Friday.
Fridays spreading misinformation.
Fake news. So, do you have to have an intervention for Friday right now?
He's over here.
Loki, one time when I got arrested or whatever, right? It's not because I got knocked or whatever.
You might need an arrest count.
And they didn't lock his.
Sorry, Kirk. Because you're like, yo, I don't know if they can handle it here. Like, are you good with ICE in America? He was like that one right there, not federal Rick. You know what I'm saying? We back over here.
Provincial Rick.
Provincial Rick.
Normally, I'm smoking on that exotic hot pot, but today I'm smoking on that J. Cole packs.
Oh,
no. This guy starts off with pure ammunition.
Yeah.
What other kind of content did you do, Natural?
Oh, yeah. I went over to the GTV network.
Oh, sorry. Wrong sound effect.
only in the sense of,
bro, I hollered at this guy to interview Coca-Nina like a while back. This guy kept ghosting me. So like just off that, I don't read him.
This is our cheese.
I'm cheese.
We love hip-hop.
No comment loading.
What did
how I'm respond?
Where did he take that?
About what?
Take that.
You don't see what's going on, bro?
No, he doesn't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Stop trying
to. Hey. These guys is wearing the same, yo. These guys
pointing
pulled
at you
up.
through the screen, right? No, stop it, right? Flip it, no. Enough.
I thought I was seeing double. I had to take off my,
your glasses?
You have to like wipe your glasses off. And I'm like, wait, what the hell's going on, bro? Like, are these guys wearing the same outfit, fam? Like, you guys went out last night?
What are you trying to say?
Say what? Yeah, what are you trying to say?
You guys went out last night?
We went out last night.
You guys make some phone calls before the
I'm trying to
podcast.
violate.
What are you trying to say? You like me, Doc?
This was unplanned. I'm going to be very honest.
We're like the Olsen twins right now. But
Olsen twins?
It's not like we're
I was going to say, like, did he beat Bill? Like
yeah, see, you have to push that.
Like I said, you.
And I ain't being beat Bill. That's for damn sure.
Not
If
like,
anything,
who's Meek? Who's Diddy?
Yeah, I'll tell you this much. I ain't Meek. All right?
I ain't either of them. How about that?
I ain't Meek. That's going to be for sure.
Do you guys have like a dance routine planned or anything that you guys can do for TikTok after the show?
Very funny.
Yeah, pieces of doo-doos.
Oh, okay. I have actual pre-topics here. Can Canada handle ice? So I'll pull up a video over here.
Outside.
Oh, you meant the ice agent?
Yeah.
Not
the ice that's outside.
We can definitely handle ice. We're sick at hockey.
So this is courtesy of MikeWay.Ned.com, right? Now, these are New York City police, and they are going hard in the paint when it comes to the ICE agents.
Hiding behind the mask? Back, officer. Nah, not today. Stop hiding
This
behind
Sora.
the mask.
This looks like AI.
This is Sora.
It's Sora?
It's Friday. There's no way. Friday. There's no way you thought this was real.
They got me, bro. I'm officially old.
You are the old guy.
I can tell by the mouth movements.
And the way you started it off.
No. There's a little like auto-tune kind of thing to the voice. If you really take it in. I do Sora. I'm a Sora king. So like, as soon as I hear it, I'll know. Boom, Sora, bro.
Okay,
and
so it's not facts.
And like the flow of the speech isn't natural.
Yeah, it just start off at 100 and it was staying at 100.
There's no pause, there's no breaks.
Perfect pronunciation.
He didn't blink once.
Fridays spreading misinformation.
Fake news. So, do you have to have an intervention for Friday right now?
Yes, we Friday. Do.
Yo, fam, what happened, fam?
Friday, run that video one more time. I just want to see. I'm trying to
Nah, not today. Stop hiding behind masks.
Look, he didn't even blink.
People up, do it in the daylight. You can play those games in other states, but not in New York. You think nobody see?
Yeah, but Friday. One, you might need Jake to start vetting videos and stuff, bro. And two, ICE is federal. The police is like that state. You know what I mean? So federal always takes precedent and jurisdiction. You know what I mean?
They tell police to get the hell out of here.
Exactly. If anything, it would be the opposite. It would be the opposite. The ICE agent would be
going crazy.
That video gets funnier to me every time. Can you just run it one more time? Look at the mouth movements. Pause, bro. Please look
at that.
Nah, not today. Stop hiding behind masks. You want to snatch people up?
And the officer grabbed the ICE's mask and dragged him down. That's assault, low key. Like the police officer can't do that to an ICE agent.
Bro.
Donald Trump appointed.
You know what? I think I might be open right now. Telemarketing agents, anybody.
Oh, you're getting licked.
I'm ripe for the pickings.
Oh, they're gonna get you.
Yeah, you're cooked. So you're cooked, broski.
Oh my God.
The government calls him, which they're not supposed to.
No, but I'm not the only one. He just became my favorite person. Is the first thing that I see in the comments. Come on, fam.
But I feel like they use AI now
But
for
did-
propaganda.
but
Like
did you just hear he
who's
just
making this
became my
video?
favorite
That's the real
person?
question we should be asking.
You
Like, is
know?
it some like liberal? Is it like someone who's anti-ICE, pro-ICE? Like that's what they're using AI for. They're even doing it with the Iran situation. Like you don't know which protesting videos are real or not.
Yeah. So I guess my question of can Canada handle ICE, is that out the window since I got tricked?
we can still get into that
Yeah.
conversation. Like if we had an ICE type of unit that
No,
was
because-
getting rid of illegals.
Yeah,
in
because
the
like right now
RCMP.
there is actual real videos
Yeah, but
of ICE agents going nuts.
I
want to
see the videos you think are real.
nah, right now because I seen the real ICE videos. They're running away from them Somalians in Minnesota.
Oh man, I need
I
to
went to it, but most of them they're having their ways. So most of them are
Yeah,
having their
Yes.
ways.
I've seen a couple where they're actually like they're backing off.
Yeah, I seen that video
They're
as
backing
well.
the fuck
No,
off.
they're pulling people out of cars.
Yeah,
They're going crazy.
They're even
Most of them
getting
are
at
having their way.
citizens. Like there's not even just illegals. Like they're attacking U.S. citizens.
Yeah, and there are real videos of people getting cheesed at the ICE agents, like, yo, get out of here. Like, you guys are like, there's nobody around here that are not AI videos.
And that's America. To
Mhm.
bring it to your topic,
Yeah.
Canadians are way too nice. Canadians are not having that. Canadians will be helping the ICE agents, bro.
He's over here.
Loki, one time when I got arrested or whatever, right? It's not because I got knocked or whatever.
You might need an arrest count.
And they didn't lock his ass up for like a year now, bro. Every time it takes for you to get arrested, every time you don't go.
There's a
Yo.
warrant out for natural.
The way how we got knocked is because me and my boy were running.
Mhm.
We got into the whip, and then some like good Samaritan got into their car. Then
And
they
followed you.
followed us all the way back to my boy's crib or whatever.
Wow.
So then, and then they called the feds and said, "Yeah, this is where." So then we're just in the crib having a great time. You know what I mean? Like all the
Thinking you got away.
as soon as we walk out the crib, I felt like a SWAT team was after the man.
Freeze.
Literally, pure SUVs. I felt like there's a helicopter on the dog.
Don't move.
Spotlight on them and everything.
All this guy heard is,
So yeah,
Now
more
you
of
got
the
the red
story.
glasses on and he's just like a deer kind of
like-
Holy fuck.
Bro, so more of the story, Canadians are helping them still.
but you don't think, like, okay, we have like the quote unquote mass immigration problem, and maybe I don't need to do quote unquote. We had a mass immigration problem.
Mhm.
Now when they're saying, all right, everybody got to go, they're starting to ship a lot of students back.
Mhm.
A lot of people ain't going. We've had this conversation on the
Yes.
pod where a lot
Yes.
of people are like, I ain't going. You ain't coming for me. So you don't think that they would be able to implement something like ICE over here? Because I feel like we're a little bit too sensitive. We might be like, nah, we can handle it a different way.
But I think
Yeah.
they wouldn't. They
Mm.
wouldn't because we're very protective of people's human rights. and,
Yes.
intrinsic rights. But we should to establish power and authority again because it's like they're not respecting the whole program. If you're like, we're asking you nicely
Okay.
to leave, you think you can just stay here illegally? All right, you might get body slammed now.
No,
you know,
this is
Yeah,
this is what
yeah.
happens because like I know a couple immigrants, right?
Mm.
They don't have no social insurance right now. They don't have a health card right now. So
Mm.
the other day, one of my friends who's sick, they need to go to a walking clinic.
Mm.
You know how much they had to pay?
Yeah, they had
$200, $300 just for the like a little note and to get checked up.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, that will you will be like, who's gonna want to keep doing that? You know what I mean? That's how I feel like they'll get us. They'll get people to start like leaving the country.
If you're
and stuff.
smart enough, like
Yeah.
if you're a smart enough like immigrant who doesn't have all those papers, you can find some way to circumvent that. Let me get some papers or find a way to get a card. And now I don't gotta pay for the healthcare here. Now I'm Gucci. I'm gonna stay here forever.
That's a person who will take that risk and like, you know what I mean?
and before you say something, Czar. Sardi Kirk.
Oh shoot.
Because you're like, yo, I don't know if they can handle it here. Like, are you good with ICE in America?
Am I good with it? I don't agree with all of their practices, but I think that they have an illegal problem, like with illegals, and you have to solve it. Sometimes you have to go through like extreme measures to get rid of a problem. But yeah, I think that you need a unit that's going to get rid of illegals who are committing crimes or who aren't participating in your country's system.
Mhm.
But I don't necessarily support every single ICE agent's actions, you know?
Yeah, because a lot of them are not really well trained. They're saying
They're not well
like,
educated. A lot of them have their own agendas. Like some of them
Yeah.
are definitely racist, you know? So like, I don't
So,
necessarily
I'm
agree
just
with
the
that.
reason I'm asking. I'm not trying to like point you out or whatever, but like they be getting crazy in the comments. Yo, the white guy doing this shit up, and then like you took like a kind of a pro ICE stance. It made my hair stand up because I'm like I can see the comments.
If it's ICE, if it's ICE versus
looking at you like, damn,
illegals
we're wearing the
versus
same shirt.
illegals who are like ruining lives, maybe like getting into crimes or doing violent things or just not participating in the law versus ICE, I'd rather ICE. You know what I'm saying? For any country, not just America, Turkey, Canada, everyone. Like we just have to do it fair. You know. I don't like the entitlement that people think you can just go into a country and do whatever you want. You know, that's entitlement.
But now getting these, okay, I don't want to get too crazy, right? But like, how would we get half these, I don't want to say it like this, but the Indians out of here? Right? See what I mean? I don't want to sound like that, but all my Indian folks, you already know what I mean.
Salute.
Salute. But how do you get them out of here when half of the Indians now are in the law force?
Yeah, but you can't join law enforcement unless you have the proper papers.
But okay.
You mean like if they get ICE agents, they might get a bunch of Indian youths.
They're going to get. It's going to be their own people. What do you mean, bro? Have you seen half of the Mississippi Peel region? Peel region's police force right now? I'm scared of them, bro. No deal, Peel. Don't go there. The Indian guy in a turban's gonna come out like he's Robo India and arrest you. Right?
Yeah.
So they have this complex in their mind. But do you think they're gonna really send their own people home? I think they're assisting them.
But is it
like colluding almost?
Yeah, like, okay, go further out, Canada, where the white people don't really, you know?
Maybe.
I've been to some far places lately, and they're there, bro. I gotta be like, how the hell y'all get out here?
Bro, I seen them in Orangeville.
That's not even, that's
you guys are talking about the
the aliens or something.
No.
But hold on, okay.
I've seen them in Orangeville.
But is it fair? Like, okay, because there are some people that may have been here for a decade, 2 decades, 3 decades, and like, no, but it's not like, oh, just stay because they may not have other paperwork as well.
Yeah.
So is it fair for them to have to leave? You know what I mean?
Even though, like, stay. I said the first thing, stay to them.
But
the
in
ones
ICE
that came up here for the schooling and then got them little money and they want to call you the N-word or they don't know nothing.
But in ICE, they're not. But in ICE, they're not doing that. In ICE, they're not going through. Oh, you're a good one. You're not a good one. Just say whoever does not have the paperwork.
You're not documented.
Yo, some people are doing DoorDash. I watched the video.
Oh,
yo, this girl she ordered DoorDash, and then the person DoorDashing was an immigrant or whatever. So she brings the food. All of a sudden, pure ICE agents come, guns and things. So the DoorDasher runs in the crib.
Runs in my crib.
So now the person who ordered DoorDash is like on the phone with places like, yo, I'm not trying to put this person out there with the people who have guns and stuff.
Yeah.
But also like now I have like it's a whole situation, you know what I mean? So there's people who are actually like quote unquote working and trying to contribute to society.
Hold on. One take, Jake. Pull it up.
Oh, you have it.
Oh shoot, you guys are.
They said they'll get one.
If they get one, then they're
He ran into the crib, bro.
That's fine, but I don't want to open the door.
It was a woman DoorDasher.
Because this was my DoorDash lady. I don't even know
poor
the lady.
lady.
She's right in my house. I have a baby here. I really don't know what to do. I'll open the door if the police say that I have to open the door, but like, I don't know what to do.
Open the door.
Yesterday, now I ordered fucking food and there's people outside my house.
Are you sure this ain't AI?
No. This is actually real.
No.
What do I do? I'm so scared.
Bro, Canada can't handle that, fam. We're too nice to have people who are that aggressive in the way that they're trying to take the immigrants. Like, fam, the Uber driver comes in and then the DoorDash, the ICE guys are going to start chasing your Uber driver.
We're letting them in.
They're never happening that. Our government would never let that happen
Even
in Canada, bro.
Even though I'm anti-mass immigration, if I ordered Uber And then the feds tried to come take. I'm friending the Uber driver still. Like, I don't rock with the feds. You know what I mean?
So
you're gonna harbor this fugitive.
I would assist him. Pull up.
I'd be like, yo, pull up my back door, dog.
Yeah, pull up, fam. Are you crazy?
I would get him
You're
out the back
better
door.
man than me,
We have
bro.
P5. We have your beautiful car.
You're
Yeah.
gonna break down your door,
You'd be like,
and you're gonna be like, now you have to
One at a
replace
time,
your
one at a time,
door.
one at a time.
Hold on. Friday would feel like an effing hero.
I'm saying I'm letting the
You're giving him up.
fam.
You're giving him up.
I'm not taking an L for the Uber driver, bro.
Just a nut. I know, because you know what? I have my own things going on. Hold on, get out of my house. For real.
Yeah.
Nah, if he's black, I can't do that still. If he's black, I can't do that.
Yeah, that
What
might
if he's
be your
brown
worst-
or
that
white?
might be your worst downfall.
That-
That same
you're
guy
on
that
your
come
own.
back and rob your ass
You're
later
on
and
your-
be like, nigga, I was really here to rob you the first
Hard door slam.
Hard door, is that his name? No.
Okay. All right. Let's start the show before we offend any more people, bro.
Holy.
Great start.
You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm gonna work on that AI stuff, man.
The voice. So as soon as you hear the voice, there's like an auto tune to it.
Yeah. I might need to get an app or something.
But yo, okay, I want to say one more thing about
Okay,
this.
Talk to me.
The other day was a snowstorm,
Yeah.
and I don't even like, you know how sometimes we get at Indians and the mass migration, bro. The only mans that were on their bikes in the snowstorm doing Uber were the Punjabis, bro.
Facts.
Were the brown dudes, bro. Putting in work, putting in pain, not complaining. In the snow, face mask. I seen one fall and just keep going after. Like, bro, like we have to respect their work ethic. Like, I think maybe a lot of people, like, you know, we see that they're growing in power, but that's because they're working hard. They're doing things that no one else would. They were only the brown dudes on their bikes in the snow. And I get maybe they had
doing
to
that.
no black people, no Asians even, bro.
I see some Africans. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Because I ordered food. I low-key forgot it was a storm. You know what I mean? So like, I went downstairs. I'm in the lobby, and then the man pulls off. It looks like he went through like Narnia. Yo, dog. So like normally I don't even tip. Pause. Normally I don't tip mans, but I had to tip bro. He was like an African man. And he was like not elderly, but you know what I mean? But I'm like, yeah, this guy went through it still. Like he was on like those electric bikes too.
Damn.
So I'm like, hey, yeah, I'll tip.
Give him a
bro,
tip,
still.
bro.
No, I had to.
I have to give him a tip,
He's
bro.
dedicated.
I had to.
And it's like, you know what, man? Like people like that, we should make them Canadian, bro. Like,
No,
I
they
mean,
stay.
yeah, you're doing things that like
In a
none of us are
snowstorm.
doing in a snowstorm on a
That's
bike.
Canadian as it
Uber
gets.
Eats doesn't even make that much money. You might get $3 or $4 per order in profit, and then the tip. You know what I'm saying? So it's
True.
like, bro, the fact that you're willing to do this shows me you want to be in this country more than some people who already live here.
Yeah.
People, we be complaining about Canada.
Well, that or they don't have any other options.
Either way, I respect the hustle.
Yeah, because they have no SIN. Oh no, do you need a SIN card for Uber Eats? I think you do.
You do.
Enough
I think
people
you do.
be
And no
sell-
criminal
They
record.
sell their
enough
own
people
account.
sell Uber Eats accounts and things.
because you know what? I know somebody that was using a younger girl's like account, but she had the criminal record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she couldn't get no job, so she had to do Uber Eats.
I seen that bear. It's
So
like,
she
you're not
used,
Melissa.
like she like her daughter's account.
Yeah. Some
Find out, they'll kick you off.
some 40-something-year-old Indian man pulls up under Melissa's account.
Yeah, I
Well-
know how you do.
Let's get it started here. Don't worry, I'll start the podcast.
I'm smarter than you type bars.
Does J. Cole smoke? I feel like he doesn't even smoke.
He's a Rasta.
But
just-
not
I
all
don't
Rasta
know.
smoke. Real Rastafarian don't smoke.
Really?
He's not even a real Rasta. The man, he just
Yeah,
goes.
he's eating pork
Just
and
has
eggs
dreads.
for sure.
He's a fashion dread.
He's a fashion dread.
Oh man.
But okay, if he's just rapping like
Yeah.
on some backpacker shit, then yes, it's fire. It's fire. But I don't want to hear no, I'm the GOAT, I'm number one, none of that shit.
We'll get to it because I have a whole J. Cole segment where y'all can argue about it later on. You know
Yes, sir,
what I'm
yes,
saying?
sir.
But let's get into it, man. We are Box, the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host of the most toast, Friday Ricky Dread, aka Podcast Poppy, aka 100 Blunts to the Head, aka Non-Federal Rick. We back at it, episode 650. We love hip hop studios. You like that one right there, Non-Federal Rick. You know what I'm saying? We back over here.
Provincial Rick.
Provincial. We love hip hop studios, episode 650. We got back in the building, the hip hop thrill. You might see him at his local business, counting the riggedy racks. You might see him in the club, in the back of the club with a bunch of Latino gangsters.
Claro que sí.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dusty Wallace in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
Yoey. What up?
What's going on,
saying,
brother?
man?
Welcome
all right,
back,
brother.
welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank
welcome
you.
back.
Thank you.
Next to him, dressed in the same outfit.
Come on, guys.
If you couldn't see it.
You might see him at the local Scrippy doing his goddamn thing. Also doing interviews, apparently, but we'll talk about that later.
I seen
You know what I'm saying? You might see him on your YouTube or Instagram or TikTok screen getting high traction content popping, okay? DJ and content creator extraordinaire, DJs are in the motherfucking building.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go,
Yes,
man.
sir. DJs are, aka Burrow Sound, aka Cheeseburger, aka Young Shawarma, aka Zarly Kirk.
Yo, I'm just watching you. Sorry.
Back at it like a crack addict. With the boys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. You might see him up on your Instagram or TikTok screen testing people's dance hall knowledge on what songs they know from Shabba Ranks to whoever.
This guy's winding up his waist at a snowstorm.
You might see him in front of City Hall with the snow falling and he's not cold, making the hot content. You know what I'm saying?
Holy smokes.
DJ Nacho Wave in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
Normally, I'm smoking on that exotic hot pot, but today I'm smoking on that J. Cole pack. So
Oh,
fresh.
Oh, this guy starts off with pure ammunition, like just straight.
I forgot about the shit disturber himself.
Smoking
DJ
on some-
Nacho.
That's the AKA you gotta give him the shit disturber, bro.
But welcome back,
SD.
sir. Welcome back, gentlemen. Before we get into anything, we got to do a couple of ads. Big salute to the sponsors, starting with Exotic Hot Pot. Exotic Hot Pot is Canada's loudest brand, from high-grade strains to authentic grabber and all the rolling essentials. Exotic Hot Pot is about elevating your smoking sessions in true 5-star fashion. And they got delivery in the GTA, quick delivery too. Hit them up on their Instagram page. That's exotichotpot.ca, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop boys sent you. Also, if you want to get your cars detailed, you got to go down to Road Ready Detailing. That's 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. All right, you can get your cars detailed. You can get your cars wrapped, ceramics. You can get tints done. There's a tint special going on right now. $100 tints, all 4 windows. Okay, correct, right? Boom, 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 boom. Right off the memory too, bro.
I'm like,
hit them up on their Instagram page. That's Toronto Road Ready Detailing. And you, hit them up and you can just go over to the location, 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. You know what I'm saying? Also, I got to give a salute to Kensington Market Dispensary. All right. It is, let me see. Kensington Market Dispensary, located at 25 Kensington Avenue in Kensington Market. They have over 25 different strains to choose from, with a smelling station for you to check them out before the purchasing. Gas is real low as $5, 1050p. They got edibles, hot grabber, exclusive backwood flavors, concentrates, and wholesales available as well. You can contact them on Instagram at Kensington _ Market Dispensary, or on Snapchat, Kensington Market Dispo. Last but not least, we got a shaker over there on the table of that Grabba. Okay, you can get Grabba in the shakers. You can get the red herring or any of the different flavors of Grabba. Red herring, or what's the other one? I keep on forgetting.
Red Rose?
Red Rose. The Red Rose is nice still. In the shakers, or you can get them with just the raw leaves. All right, hit them up on their Instagram page if you want delivery to GTA. That's grabba.ca, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop boys sent you. Gentlemen, I'm tired after that one right there.
You just went in still.
I try to speed right through those right there.
Nah,
is
you
that the
snapped,
OLD
you snapped.
hitting you?
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Is that the OLD hitting you?
The OLD?
Yeah.
What's that?
Age?
Oh. I thought that was the acronym for a second. But gentlemen, how's y'all weeks been? How's everything been? And I got some questions for you too right after, right? So let's start with you, Dusty Wallace. This guy's been busy. You know
I know,
what I'm
I seen
saying?
it. I seen one.
What's going on with you there, Dusty Wallace?
Me, I'm chilling, me, always hanging out with some rappers. This week I was hanging out with the Crook,
Salute to the Crook.
Yeah, the Crook. Me and the Crook were chilling out, just hanging out, smoking weed, talking, vibing. I was listening to a lot of his new music. I heard, I'm just gonna say it straight up. I heard Casper and 100 Band Plan and Crook record.
Jeez.
What?
Wow, that's a big collab.
Oh my goodness, effing sakes, guys! You don't even know what they have on the. It's mind-boggling, right? So me, that's my thing now. Like I get around rappers and I like to hear what's going on. I get in the studio with them, see what's going down. Might kick it with them at a dinner, might kick it with them at their home, right? Because I got that access. And yeah, I get to hear what's really going on our streets and on our city. And then I start to speak to them more about like what they're gonna do with the records and what they're gonna do with their lives and where they're going. And I get to feed into it. And then I think we're gonna get them to come and do some potty with us.
Yeah.
So that's me. That's what I've been doing all week, just hanging out. I got another rapper I was hanging out with. I don't want to say it yet until next week.
And I seen the Lil Beretti video drop. I seen a couple of clips on Instagram. Like, you know what I mean? Salute to Road Ready Detailing again.
Thank you very much. We're working. We're working over here.
It looks nice in there, brother.
Can I see it? I didn't even see it.
I seen go on his Instagram page. There's a clip right now he posted in front of the whip and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's right there at Road Ready.
Yeah. I got all the guys.
Yeah. So.
Crook's about to shoot a video over there too. So
there you go.
If I'm not saying all the rappers in the city start calling me and pulling up to my place that looks like GTA, but yeah, if you're a real rapper, I'll see and I'll know, and yeah, we could do something.
Fam, I'm trying to drop my first thing.
No, sorry, you can't do that in my place. Sorry. You have to be established and ready to go.
Yeah.
That's sick though. Big up, bro. That's sick.
Yeah. No, salute. DJ Czar. Besides your regular, just whatever you got going on this week, I was watching on your Instagram page and I see you usually got mics in people's faces, pause, right? No, I put the pause on there, right? But I see you had the mic in a young lady's face getting fed French fries and shit.
Angel Banks.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
So tell us about your week, sir. What you got going on there, brother?
I'm kind of helping with the social media for Lank, and we're trying to do some engaging things. I thought it was funny. This week, I got 2 new tattoos. They're called job stoppers, the neck and the hand.
Job stoppers.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
I'm all in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Classy Coop, bro. This guy is the best tattoo artist I've ever met. All freehand, no stencils. Like he just did it, bro. He just like he draws it with a marker and then he just sees how to do it. It's just incredible.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that.
And we just found a title too. Job stoppers is crazy.
Yeah, that's
can we stop there for a second? Because like the neck tattoos, and you got one in the back of your neck, so like you're just all in. You're never doing 9 because I still feel like you can still get a 9 to 5.
It depends which corporation, and maybe like the newer generation is a little more open about it. But my whole goal was never to do a 9 to 5. I resented 9 to 5 work when I wanted to go that lane. I tried to work at TD. I tried to work my way up different companies, and I feel like I know my purpose on this earth. So I just wanted to get something that I'd be able to express myself, and I like how it looks. And
got yourself a job stopper.
2 job stoppers.
2 job stoppers.
That's what they call it. But I do want to salute and shout out DJ Natural to my left-hand side, because last week, near the end of the episode, this guy randomly challenged me. He goes, Czar, I challenge you to post 1 reel a day for the next week.
He did.
Yeah.
And then I was like, damn, this guy called me out like on TV.
Yeah.
And, like I had content that like I just wasn't using from before, and I felt like I was too old, whatever. But I started like looking at it and I started chopping it up. And like, bro, I was able to garner like hundreds of thousands of views.
You back, bro.
I'm back, bro. And I felt like I needed that. And it's never too late to post content, even if you recorded it months ago.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a good lane for me, the political lane. And it did well on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, like those clips. So I want to salute my dog DJ Natural. Sometimes you gotta, put some pressure. I messaged him about it, and he was like, my bad. I'm like, no, not my bad. I needed that. I needed to like hear that, because like sometimes when you're like out of the loop, or like you're not in the motion, you're like, I gotta like get back into it. It's like, just do it, bro. Some of the clips will flop. Some of the clips might go viral, but as long as you're posting, you're doing your job.
Natural told me and I fell off. I needed that.
But I was like, why did he randomly challenge me? I didn't know. Maybe you felt like I wasn't doing enough. So I was like, okay.
That's because the clips that you were posting, they were doing good, but they're like few and far between, So I'm like, I wonder how it would work if he just posted like 7 days straight, you know? So.
Yeah, and bro, I think I got probably 1 million views if I combine all the things, like 200,000 here, 150,000 here. Like, yeah, bro. Like, it's just.
We're wilding.
And I guess like the Canadian nationalist movements are rocking with me. Maybe I'm the guy. So.
And Reels is hot right now. Like Instagram Reels, the algorithm is just like scorching right now.
Yeah, it's cooking. Okay, so that's DJ Czar.
Yes.
DJ Natural. There's a couple of things that happened that we forgot to speak about last pod, and we had a guest, so cool. Big salute to Black of the Dawn. How's your week?
My week was calm. I ended up working like 6 days this week. I put some extra time in the office or whatever. So like I just had like a chill week, you know what I mean? I just worked, went home, did some content, watched some Quarterlab.
Did some content.
You know what I mean? But other than that, just calm week.
What kind of content?
During the storm, I went out, you know what I mean? And I got some
that was sick, bro. I can't lie.
That was dope.
That was the only man I seen do that. It was like everyone was supposed to be inside that day.
Yeah,
this man's outside in a snowstorm. White up his white up his.
I reshared that.
Yeah.
What other kind of content did you do, Natural?
I went over to the GTV network.
You're here in one piece? What the hell?
One of those, those guys can't do nothing to me.
Sorry, wrong sound effect.
only in the sense of like, it's not real smoke like that. You know what I mean? So I wasn't expecting them to do anything. I wasn't going to do anything to them. They hit me up.
You said you had it.
I'm
playing. Nobody has it.
Nobody has it. Yeah, nobody has anything. But so they hit me up because they wanted to do an interview or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I just see that they have been dropping a lot more interviews. So that's why I just figured that like they were on no BS. I just figured that like they wanted to just get more content done. So I went over there. They have a pretty nice studio. Well, I'm not going to say they have a pretty nice. The establishment that they're at has a pretty nice studio, you know. And it was a good interview.
What did they ask you about? I'm just gonna straight up ask. What the fuck did they ask you about?
Funny enough, because they didn't even know that like I used to play for King Turbo and stuff like that. So I just told them like the whole story of like how I joined with them and like the Fallout stuff or whatever. And then after that, we talked about like the podcast awards and shit. And then we just talked about like a few hot topics, and then that was it. It wasn't too like confrontational, you know.
Did they mention any of us?
They mentioned Gutsy wasn't there.
Word to Big Bird.
What?
Yeah, Gutsy wasn't there.
So it's the Vegas TV
it's
network.
It's Vegas. Yeah, it's Vegas.
Yeah,
that's a way better. That's gonna be a way better
VTV.
No, the VTV interview.
They did mention that, where it's like, because
But Vegas not gonna do that. Vegas is really.
Yeah. So Vegas, like he had questions prepared and stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
I like Vegas.
Vegas is an amazing podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
But I was kind of hoping Gutsy would be there. You know?
Nah,
like,
you don't need him there.
Really?
It would have been more viral though. Like I feel
that's what I felt. I thought it was all two of them.
No, it was Vegas and like their new guy Junies.
Who?
What are like the interns type shit.
Okay.
And then homie didn't pop out of the woodwork. Say, yo, I didn't like what you said about that DL Nation stuff, man.
I was expecting Mr. Nation to be there as well, you know?
Mr. Nation.
So it's not DL Nation anymore. We've made peace in a sense. Pause.
No, it's still DL Nation.
Oh,
you know,
wow.
it's still definitely DL Nation.
Not just made peace. I ain't made peace. Shit.
But Vegas, we actually had a good conversation, you know.
Yeah,
like,
to Vegas.
I'm waiting for them to drop. I thought it would have dropped it by now, but I guess they have like a lot of content.
They take 10 years.
Sorry, did I say that out loud? I was supposed to do it.
They take a minute.
It's gonna take 2 months. You're gonna get like 100 views on it.
This summer, Naturals.
You might be their biggest. You might be their biggest interview.
We'll see. You'll see.
You'll see.
They had Black of the Dawn.
That you'll still be the bigger interview. For some weird reason.
Well,
I did this Blacka just to say.
Well, I went a little crazy still.
Huh?
I went a little crazy.
You went mad?
Like I'd kick Turbo, you know what I mean? I went a little crazy.
Yeah, bro.
So Survival, I do have like a lot of respect for them though. So I didn't go as crazy, you know what I mean? So
but you went off on King Turbo though.
I had respectfully.
What I will say is when you do interviews with other podcasters, it's always so much better than with rappers. Like even that's how we met. Like I interviewed you on Burrow Sound, and it was a good conversation because we're both hosts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even
No,
you in
that is
Vegas
true.
talking, it's like you guys understand the art of podcasting. Sometimes you're talking to rappers and you're like, brother. Sucks.
Brother.
And what I did like is because I was the guest, like I was able to really expound on my points or whatever. So there was points where I was able to like go on off on like little rants and shit. And Zara knows I like to do my little rants or whatever, you know. So
Yeah.
So it was fun. Still, it was fun.
No, I fuck with it, fam. I like to see that stuff, man. You know what I mean? Even though obviously the share of issues, I won't call it beef, but issues, like the fact that you went over there, I was like, that's a good look.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean? For them.
And I did. I don't know if I.
It's a bad look for natural.
I told
That's a good look for you
it's
too.
gonna be their biggest interview.
But
And-
yeah, you're
and
welcome, guys.
We did kind of bring up the gutsy shit, but I'm like, I just said because I don't know the intricacies of it, and that's more so like a Friday thing. Like, I feel like I don't really have the knowledge to speak on it.
Yeah.
Type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
Like,
they ain't never gonna get a Friday interview. So that,
Really?
I'll go over
What
there
if there
and
was a bag?
I would go over there and handle their ass.
depends on how much the bag
What
is.
if they're like, yo, Friday, we'll swing you like $5 for a
No.
1 hour interview?
No,
that's not enough. Still,
not worth
It's
it.
not
Nah.
for 1 hour.
Still gonna make only
band.
100 views, 200, 300 views.
So, no, I'm not doing. No, I'm not doing.
Man's
I'm
can
not
make
doing
$5 an hour, like doing something that's not gonna compromise
Like what?
the morals. and
What?
shit.
It's only gonna get
What,
300
okay, what
views.
jobs can you do that's gonna make you $500
Bro,
in 1 hour?
we're DJs.
We're
we,
DJs. Okay.
We
$500
have
in
you
1
done
hour?
a gig
Whatever.
that paid you at least $500?
Yeah,
an
even
hour?
more. Yeah.
I hit that.
So Friday got to be a DJ then.
But Friday host, I'm sure someone would hit up Friday and be like, yo,
I could do a hosting and
You know what I
and do
mean?
that. Yeah,
and he
Okay,
doesn't
you're
have to
right.
compromise by sitting with some niggas that he doesn't, you know what I mean? But,
yeah, niggas that tell me to dig up my dead mom and dead
You know what I
dad.
mean?
Yeah, right. There's no way we
yeah,
can sit in the
yeah,
same
yeah,
room.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think we
yeah.
can sit in the same room like that.
Oh, I don't know. I can't speak for we.
Unless it's a boxing ring.
You can sit in the same room?
It depends on how
After
much.
go
If you
dig up
got
your-
if you got a couple of racks for me, then maybe I might think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you're
I'm about
right.
my bread.
Now that you say that, yeah, those are funny
And
words.
you know, I'm gonna cover maybe some. I'm gonna bring some security with me. You know what I'm saying? But
Taking your
that's all
racks
that-
and punking you off. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take your racks and punk
He's
you
gonna
off.
put
Tell
a
you
top
the
five.
I was
Yeah.
just thinking that.
Well, we can get into our news stories because that's our first news story.
But
Top 5.
I want to give a quick minute to give a shout out to Exotic Hot Pots, Canada's loudest brand. From high-grade strains to authentic grabber and all the rolling essentials, Exotic Hot Pots is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. If you want delivery, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page, Exotic Hot Pot, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop crew sent you. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer!
transition, yeah, we did that on
Right?
purpose.
exactly. One take, Jake, if you can assist me on with number 5. Top 5 is back in the studio.
Bro.
Cap.
And big salute to Mia Abstract, the homies over there at Abstract Studios. All right. That's kind of a risk, but I'm not even going to try to fuck up Top 5 shit because he's probably been looking for a studio to record at, but he's in a studio.
Bro. Okay. I'm glad he's making music.
Uh-huh.
He's been in the studio for months, bro.
Like he's
Brother,
pump faking.
Drop
Brother,
something. Like,
brother,
I don't
that
care until
picture-
you drop something.
That picture is cap.
It was an AI?
Yes, that's cap.
They got me again?
That got you again. Just like the same way when he came over to We Love and took the picture with you quickly, like he's gonna do an interview.
Yeah.
Until I hear some goddamn music from him, that's cap.
That's
No,
what
but he
heard
told me
music.
he's got
He
music.
told you what he wants.
But
That's
release
cap.
the music. Like until you release the music, like I don't know, you like kind of trying to sneak a trailer of like, yo, I'm in the studio. It's like, bro, we know you're in the
Bro.
studio. Drop something. We want to hear it.
But the song we heard, I don't think he should release that one though. Still, not
Blows
that
on
one.
skirts.
And not because it was bad, like it was actually a fire song, but it was just so oppy.
It's cap. He needs
I
to
was
brush
just
off
like,
the
I'm like,
cobwebs.
I don't know if we want to like harbor on this. I feel like if we just released like an actual, just
yeah.
like an all around banger, you know what I mean?
Where's the song with Gucci Man?
You can find that on the internet.
It's already out.
There's like a leak.
Yeah, that's
He has
the
a song
problem.
with T Grizzly as well, supposedly.
Yeah, that one never leaked. Right? And
Yeah.
the 42 Doug one, I don't remember if it leaked or not.
I don't know, man. I'm glad that Top 5 is in the studio, but until he releases music to the public, I don't really care.
So let me ask you guys, will it matter? Because we're now in this like content economy where content is more gold than the music. We've had, I don't know if because I get confused now in days of content, but I think I might have been discussing this on a live stream. Music's not as valuable anymore. So we can get all hyped up for a release, and then once we get it, we're just gonna let it go. So like, why put all this effort into putting out music? And I'm not telling him don't drop your tunes, but don't make it like, yo, it's coming soon or whatever. Just drop it because we're gonna forget about it tomorrow, fam.
Literally.
Yeah, like I would rather wake up one morning and then he's just all over the place.
Yes,
Exactly.
Then
or you're gonna, or not to interrupt you.
no.
Or if you do drop, focus on that one tune until it becomes like a major hit. Because like we literally just get it and let it go, bro.
Yeah.
But okay, in the story, did he say music coming soon or anything, or was it just? Did he just tag?
No, just I'm in the studio.
Okay, so I feel like
Cap.
okay, because me on my Instagram story, like if I have the nice fit, nice ambiance, so I don't think he was necessarily trying to announce anything. I think he was just trying to like show the fit, just like show off a vibe on his Instagram story.
In a
And
studio.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. And
Just
then the
take a picture.
blogs pick it up. Oh, and then the blogs create the, you know what I
the
mean?
narrative.
So then I was like, yo, I was just like, I posted my story every fucking day.
Think about it.
I just
You know
stopped by.
You know what I mean? Like, if I'm in the kitchen, I'm not announcing that I'm about to drop a new fucking like McDonald's
Meal.
meal or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's capping.
You don't think he dropped? He
ain't
didn't make. He
dropping.
recorded anything?
He ain't dropping nothing.
No, I think he is recording.
Yo, let me just take a picture here with my chain on.
But I don't think this is like some huge announcement. Yeah, I don't think this is the rollout. You know?
Yeah. I don't think he's trying to preview
Yeah,
anything.
bro.
And yo, even with IG stories, like adding on to a natural set, sometimes you might just want to see if a shot like sees your story.
Facts.
You know, like you're just posting it to look good to be like, yo, did she view my story?
Facts.
Who's viewing my story?
Holy, that's deep. The way you're thinking, that's deep.
Now,
Still,
I've done that before.
yeah, I know. I get you. So you think that's the real reason?
It's a potential reason. Like, I just don't think it's like, oh, he's trying to show us he's making music. It could be like something as petty as like, yo, I want a specific shorty to see that I'm in the studio.
Somebody take that
And then,
kid's
you
phone
know,
and
like-
throw it away.
I don't know, bro. Have y'all ever done that? Or
No. That like
I specifically, whoever I'm talking to at the time, I have to make sure that she sees certain shit. So my stories are like tailored
Exactly.
to whoever, to
Wow.
whichever girl I'm trying to impress at the time. You know
Wow.
what I mean?
bro.
Wow.
So you guys are trying to
Great minds
say
think alike.
this man who's just trying to impress a couple of shotties in a studio and then tag the guy who owns the studio too?
Yeah, so his thing can go up. It's just like when he came over to us, took the picture with you. The whole flipping city thought you were about to do the top 5 interview.
And it
what
never
he
happened.
He pump faked the
And it
nigga.
shows you're
Yeah.
active. It's
He
like, yo, I'm
pump
out,
faking.
you know?
Yeah, like I look cool right now.
Yeah,
Plus,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
willing to bet.
Pump faking.
I'm willing to bet that he didn't pay Mia Abstract, so he paid him in the tag.
In a tag.
And Mia
No.
Abstract, bro, I hollered at this guy to interview Coca Nina like a while back. This guy kept ghosting me. So like
Yeah.
just off that, I don't rate him.
Oh.
This is our cheese.
I'm cheese, brother.
Oh, he's
And I'm doing
cheese
free
after
sessions for top 5.
that. And how you doing? And the song, the music, nah, come on.
Okay.
Whatever, it's cap gun.
So with this, let's do hypothetical that there is some music that was recorded and he's stashing some music because he's telling me behind the scenes like, yo, I'm recording. Will it matter in 2026?
Maybe not.
Or are people going to be like, yo, bro, just do another stream?
I think because there is a population of streamers that rock with top 5 and they actually rock with some of his old music too.
Yes.
They are excited for it. They're going to be the ones that kind of push it to the forefront. So I think it will matter even within the city if the song's good. Because even I was listening to Heard of Me the other day. I'm like, the song still kind of slaps. Like, you know, so I think it will matter. It's just about how he does the rollout.
Okay. I feel they're going to be, what I'm going to be looking for to tell you, because it matters from us too, is the numbers. If he drops anything, I'm looking for those numbers again. If he goes over those numbers that he used to do, and I'm looking at the numbers from the press machine because that's who I'm gonna be comparing him to. Right
He's
now.
going to be in
That's
competition.
yeah,
with,
dog. I want to see if you could beat the press machine numbers. So you better be on some shit.
Organically.
Yes, you better be on some shit. So all this cap gun stuff that I see, I'm sitting in the studio, that ain't gonna get people in their EBGBs about you, brother.
Yeah. And that might be what's making them apprehensive to drop because you might not get the same numbers.
He's not.
I agree with you in the sense of like music isn't as valuable these days, but what makes it go is if there's a narrative behind it.
Yes.
As much as I don't rock with the song, that 6ix9ine Aiden Ross song or whatever, the reason why it did so well is because there's the lore and the narrative behind
Doechii
it.
story, yeah.
So I feel like, to add on to your point, if he was to like tap in with the streamers or whatever and kind of like build up like a hype and then kind of create a song like surrounding that hype, that could be something that could like launch him back into music. But if he wants to like drop cold turkey, then I don't think it's gonna do any impact.
Is he allowed to go to the States right now?
Probably not.
Then we're not. There's no sense of talking.
Like he might be able to if he gets a waiver.
Didn't he say he was?
Yeah, but he says a lot of things, bro. He might think he can, but the reality is he probably has to wait a few months to get a waiver.
Right now, Pressa's at the chops, cheese places in New York, getting like different little things. Yo, numbers are up.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate because
if you were gonna come, if there's any kind of little number competition going on right now, I feel Pressa is ahead of you by a couple months, or probably by the year now.
And it's crazy because not only could Top 5 now go to the
That's
States,
your biggest competitor right now. It would be Pressa.
Right.
Anything else after that is ill and voided. So him, like I said, Pressa's doing chopped cheese, little viral moments and all that stuff, right? He just did another podcast with some white youth. I don't know the name. I don't know the name of this.
The Happy something. They're actually from here.
They're from here, right?
But they live in America.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah, he's going everywhere.
Like I'm telling you.
And the thing with Top 5 is like not only can he not go to the States, but he probably can't go to the UK anymore.
He can't even go to UK. So you're limited. So you saying you're dropping something, your whole base is just gonna be Toronto.
Cause where could you go? You can't just keep calling into streams. It doesn't hit
to the rest
same.
of the world. You're a troublemaker.
Yeah, where would he go?
Yeah,
where is he gonna go?
English-speaking country like Australia.
You limited your choices.
New Zealand.
You probably can't even go around the OVO mans no more.
You're limited, bro. You're limited, bro.
Yo, can I say something about Pressa's press run? I guess. That's like a pun, bro. I rate that he's like being public and putting himself out there, but he's doing some like random ass platforms that aren't getting views. I seen one. It was like kind of like a hanging mic type of video. It wasn't a hanging mic, but he was performing. 25 views in 20 hours
on Instagram or
on YouTube.
Yeah, but that's but what did they pay him? That's what you got to ask.
No, but he's kind of doing it for his own press runs. Like, how has he not? Has he even messaged you to pull up here? He's doing these random ass podcasts.
It's a part of his rollout still.
Nah, but you don't get it. It's what they're paying him.
Look at this.
But if it don't have no views, it don't matter, bro.
Look at this.
Oh shit!
So it's like a professional thing. Pressa, me and you, who this performance. 25 views in 19 hours. And like I'm not dissing because I don't want to view shame. Everyone starts somewhere, but like if you're established like that and you're trying to do a press run,
no, his name is on the thumb and in the title, fam. That automatically should be count for at least 1,000 views.
Yeah, and it's just like I personally think he should do an interview with you, even if we're not here. We could be here, but
I make titles with his name on it, and he's not even here.
But why do you think?
And they go crazy.
Why do you think in his press release he's not coming to We Love Hip Hop?
One, he's not here in Canada.
Not here.
Okay,
right? So that might be one. But two, we've done a lot of stories on him, and he might not be happy with all the stories.
But do you feel like it would be beneficial for him to pull up to this platform? Or do you feel like he's kind of focused on America right now? He already felt like he maxed out Toronto.
The thing is, these guys, they'll focus on America, and that's cool. That's what you're supposed to do. But what they're not realizing, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn or our own horns when it comes to We Love Hip Hop, pause, right? But it's the combination of this platform, the audience, the algorithm, the way that it goes for the kind of topics that that we talk about on a regular is what is the perfect marriage for them. So they might be not thinking, oh, because they're in Canada, that don't matter. But you'll go somewhere else and do like 1,000 views or 25 in 19 hours. Let me finish. Right? If you come here, because of all of those different combinations of things that we have over here, it's actually more beneficial.
Damn right.
And the view count will be higher. And it's not only going to be people from here, because once they see a view count of like 20,000, because they'll get 20,000 from people from here, people in America will see it because the algorithm is going to push it. And it'll also have a respectable number underneath that artist's name, which matters. But they're not looking at that. Maybe they might see this and be like, okay, I never thought about it like that, but that's what's really happening.
You think a Pressa interview on We Love Hip Hop would do 20,000 views?
At least.
Yes, at least.
Wow.
But it might
guaranteed.
To be honest, it might not even be his decision. He might have hired a PR agency, and the PR agency said, okay, we set up these 20 different outlets for you to go to, and then this is going to give you visibility with these audiences and blah 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 da da da.
Serves him right then to get that 25 views. Okay, this is why I can say this. Because if I was in his position, the first place I'm doing or the last place I'm doing is my hometown.
Mhm.
Right? So
The last place.
the last place or the first place.
I think it should be first.
It should be first, right? But I'm coming to my hometown and I'm coming to the biggest guys, which is We Love Hip Hop, and I'm doing something with them.
Even go on,
Regardless if I don't like what Friday said, I'm gonna address it right then and there in the thing.
bro. Go on
Go
Extra
viral.
Gravy. Go on GTV. Go on all the. Go on 98.7. Do
Yeah,
like a
you're-
Marlon Palmer
yeah,
interview. Like
Yeah.
that's how we should be. And then do America because like I feel like when Americans see low numbers, they don't even want to engage. You don't have to
Yes.
be in America for Americans to see your content.
And what do you think?
I'm just looking while you guys are talking. I'm
you
looking
think
up our
because
last
it's
ones.
an American platform, it's gonna
It
be bigger
matters
than
more
us?
or something.
Bro, get out of here. That's why you deserve the 25 views.
Mm.
All right, I'll say that to your face. That's why you deserve the 25 views. If you came here before you went there, you probably would have had more like 25,000 views.
Yeah, our
Because it would have
last
trickled down.
our last one is on the lowest end. We did a interview at some mansion that we were doing an interview, a music video at, and that has like 9,300 views. That's the lowest one that we did,
That's years back.
and that's maybe 2-3 years back. The one before that, when he was at Rolling Loud, like
Yep.
the 2022 we had a 15, maybe 20-minute interview on the balcony. That one is past 20,000. His first one that we weren't even in the same room. It was a Zoom interview. It's at like 55, I think maybe 60,000.
Yeah.
Okay. His bro pulled up a couple of years ago over at B3 Studios. It's at 33,000. Okay. Those are respectable numbers that are publicly being seen. I don't give a fuck if you sat in America or you sat here. The number is the number, fam.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, how much did he do? I'm gonna see the power. He did a power 103 point. Was it 108?
Yeah.
He did that.
And I don't
interview.
even know how we got into a presser conversation here about views, but because with top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did one on Power 105.1, 8.8K views in a month.
That's not bad.
It's not bad,
But
but it's
that's
also
105.1 though.
But bro,
That's a major. Isn't that like a major?
Yeah, but they're not
That's
like
like a
that,
breakfast
they're not
club.
like they're not. Oh, yeah.
Their breakfast club's over there, but that channel is not the breakfast
They're the
club.
oh, it
Breakfast
has
Club.
100,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
That
But
doesn't
it's
mean
like,
little.
okay, the Toronto rappers would rather go to a low tier platform over there than a top tier platform over here.
Mm-hmm.
That's their problem.
No, I think because he feels like he maxed out the Toronto market, because in a sense he kind of did. From
We
like
have
how
3
much bigger,
interviews.
but how much bigger is he gonna get in Toronto? Like he's probably like, okay, I
Yes.
gotta expand my audience. Let me find new people. Even if it's
Yeah.
3,000 views, those are 3,000 new people.
I feel like that's only looking at it through one lens. You also have to go where you could get the best content in the sense of like, okay, if you do, maybe not with us, but any like Toronto platform, they kind of know the questions to ask and how to tailor it to make you shine the best, rather than like some random American platform where like they don't really know you. They can't really shine
Yeah.
the best light on you because they don't know where to shine the light. You know what I
Ask
mean?
you about Drake over
Yeah,
and over
like,
again.
what does Wazzles mean?
You know what I mean? We're
Yeah.
like, so I don't know. That's just how I see
okay,
it.
getting back to top 5, because we're getting into this views conversation, because when top 5 drops, his first music video has to do 1 million views like in the first, let's say, 2 weeks, fam. Or else everybody's gonna be on Reddit like, he didn't do well. And that's what's making him apprehensive to even drop all of these times that he's posting I'm in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, the only recent artist that got 1 million views from Toronto is Casper and 100 Band Plan for
Basically.
the market. Before that, I don't even know if Sav has 1 million views on one of his
He
music
does,
videos.
but like over, I think maybe Clippers, or I don't know, maybe not.
Okay.
And it's over accumulated time. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, okay, you say he has to. I don't think it's do or die still. You know what I mean? Like as artists, we put so much pressure on ourselves where it's like, oh, like I stepped away from the game. My next thing has to be, it has to shake the phone, it has to break the internet. You know what I mean?
Well,
But,
he
like,
put that on himself.
That's
what I'm saying. Like
He put
we
that on
this pressure.
himself because now all the bush, all the talks you've been bringing, you go to the UK, you almost get your neck cut off. You have your little issues with this rapper, that rapper. We're waiting to see what you drop.
They're waiting for the L.
We're gonna make sure there's an L.
Hey, and if he
You know
catches
what I mean?
the
They're gonna
L,
make sure there's an L on that.
he's gonna wake up the next day. You know what I mean? The sky didn't fall, hell didn't freeze over. It's like, yo, the studio's still open. I could try again. I
Yeah,
could make another try.
You pinch yourself. Oh, my
You know what I mean?
Still
Like,
here.
you survive worse, bro.
Yeah.
Literally.
I think that content creator mentality is so much better than the rapper mentality because content creators, we know you might have a video that does 2 million views and the next one might flop.
Facts.
And you
Yeah.
just keep going. But rappers, it's like the image of their
Ego.
viewership is so key to how people perceive them
Mhm.
that they would rather pay and buy fake views just to uphold that image.
Yeah, to keep the
Ego.
look.
It's
Yeah.
ego driven,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But it's
Ego
required. Like you kind of look at a rapper weak. If he has like 300 views, you're like, brother, like
You have only has 300
I'm
friends.
I'm not about to be 301. Like,
Yeah.
You only have 300 friends.
Or you're
That's
just
it.
not lit.
not even friends.
Not even friends.
But yeah, salute to Top 5. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess new music on the way. Maybe.
Inshallah.
Right? Speaking of new music, I was playing some music in the beginning of the pod. The boy Cole is back. Listen, I'm just going to give a quick disclaimer. This is the part of the podcast that maybe a lot of the Toronto people are not going to give a fuck about. We don't care that J. Cole is dropping new music. Like, fam,
He has a lot of fans, though.
he has a lot of fans. He's one of the quote-unquote big three.
He was one of the big.
There's no more big three. It's just big me.
Oh, wow. Are you okay? Before you know what, let me play a little bit of this. Sorry, viewing audience. We're gonna play some music.
Man's
here.
apologizing for playing J. Cole. That's hilarious.
No, I got for the viewing audience that won't be able to listen to it. But
Okay.
subscribe to our Spotify. You'll be able to hear all of this.
Players to murk, whoever dare flirt
Hold
with death.
on.
Shut up.
Did you hear what he said?
Because he's going crazy. But the whole premise, he's going backward in life,
Yep.
right? So he's like, you know, going from from where he is now, and the whole story is taking him.
No,
backward.
I watched it. I watched the video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
The gimmicks guy is back again. Jamaica, let's go.
Okay, that's enough. And that rhyme scheme, the way he just choking the
kept
shit out
going.
of it, bro. He's like almost 2 minutes in on the same rhyme scheme, bro. He's fucking goated, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I know, listen, I know Natural's gonna spew some hate, so let me just do my thing first before you get the hate train going on, you know what I'm saying? But like, I felt a little bit of the same ways you felt too, bro. I was cheesed. I'm like, bro, how you back out the battle? How you fucking draw the boy out for all this bullshit? I was like, bro, you're J. Fold, you're J. Cole, all the same shit. But when I hear when he gives me new music, I'm always just like, man, fuck it, bro. You're just good, bro. Like the Cloud song that I played in the beginning of the pod is fucking dope. This is amazing, fam.
Yep.
I
It
don't
is
give a
very
shit
good.
what he did, bro.
Yep.
That's just my opinion.
Big J. Cole fan.
Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say now, bro.
I'm a big J. Cole fan. fan. I like that part where you just said he dropped the boy into the whole thing.
He did.
Well, he was used as what would you call that? A decoy,
Mm.
right? So he understands that. So when he's explaining like his position now in the game, it's like he was used to make somebody go down, right? But if you really take it in, right? When you do that, like when you watch the WWF, if you see tag team, when I tag in you, and we beating on him, what's that? That's a mismatch. So what that would have been, we would have been setting up Drake to look like he can't handle this shit on his own if J. Cole was there anyway. So for him, I'd give him the backup. Because then it means your boy couldn't have done the
Says
one-on-one.
Coffee, please, bro.
Pardon me?
Coffee,
the super
please.
pass.
Yeah, for sure. Because he is, because I have to, because in a street sense, it would look like, or in the WWF, you cheated. If I had wanted Drake and Cole to beat on Kendrick Lamar, technically he would have still won.
Okay, so if we're on roads, someone calls us out.
Yeah.
Not just you, calls us out.
Both of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I go, I set it off on him, bomb,
And
punch
then
him in his face.
Yeah.
And then I skirt off and I'm like, oh, it wouldn't have looked fair if you and I just smoked him, bro. I wanted you to. You're not gonna look at me crazy?
You know what would have happened? I would have seen you run off. Dude would have just started chasing you. I would have made it where dude start chasing you. I would have just.
But you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like,
chase you.
You'll be looking at me crazy though, right?
Yes.
Yes, bro. But I'm gonna make sure that guy goes for you, right? Because I did not touch him. You went on and set it off like an idiot instead of us both beating him on him at the same time and keep going. You gave him a chance to get up and run after you. That's what I'm trying to say. Like with Cole, it would have been worse if he had got in and started double teaming on Kendrick Lamar with Drake.
No, but if J. Cole had come out and said, yo, the reason I backed out because I wanted to make it a fair one-on-one, I would have respected
Facts.
that.
But
He said he didn't
did.
want to lose his friend, bro. He didn't come out and say like, oh, like I wanted it to be fair for the art of hip hop. He was like, I would have lost the bro.
And you know what he said at the
He still
concert
lost
when he
him,
was
bro.
apologizing? He said, who here thinks Kendrick is one of the greatest ever? He didn't say, oh, who thinks Drake is the greatest after. He only said Kendrick.
But
Like,
you
the man was going back and forth.
Hold on,
He's
let me show you
hood
something.
hopping.
Both of y'all hold on for a second. Does this affect the rollout February 6th, 2026?
No.
Does this affect what you guys will do when it comes out? Are you gonna just not listen to it because he punked out the Drake beef?
No, I'm listening because I want to hear what he says about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna listen because I want to hear what he has to say about it.
He already spoke about it in a
Again,
couple
he
tracks.
won't speak about it again.
But to
because
bring
more
it
shit
to
was
this
being talked.
song, it's okay. He's an amazing lyricist. We already know that.
Yeah.
But it just takes me out when he says certain things like when he's talking about, oh, my pen is gonna take out every man in the game, all this next stuff. It's like, bro, like you already showed that it's not gonna do that, fam. And then even later on in the track, he's talking about Jay-Z and is like, oh, the so-called GOAT Jay-Z or whatever. It's like, yo, you are not in no position to be saying so-called anything, broski. Like,
so you
it
felt that was
kinda
a shot at Jay?
Of course.
When I'm listening to it, I'm taking it that way still.
Because he did say, because in his whole rewind, he said that like he talked about wanted to get signed to the so-called GOAT, right? Because he ended up getting signed to Jay-Z first. But he put the word so-called with the GOAT, right?
Because of the situation. Wasn't there a situation where Jay-Z kept always buoying up J. Cole a little bit?
I mean, he tried to force J. Cole to be someone that J. Cole wasn't.
Exactly. And another reason why J. Cole's smart, eh?
So a boss is being a boss.
Let me show you.
It's always the employees getting mad at the boss.
Let me,
Why you want me to make this
course,
coffee?
I went
You
through
work
that
at Tim's,
situation
bro.
last week. An employee getting mad at me and like, nigga, you gotta go. But I get it.
Anyway.
But what you gotta understand is when Jay-Z kept buoying up J. Cole. So that little excuse that you made earlier about him saying, oh, do you think Kendrick Lamar, there's a science to this. All right, I'm gonna teach you something. There's a science to it. You've been buoying me up in front of the world with Drake, and you buoyed me up just with me alone, right? Now Drake keeps buoying. Remember when they went on the tour together? Him and J. Cole? Every night, J. Cole would praise Drake at the shows. Drake never did that. You really take it in.
I swear
Drake was doing that. Drake was doing
never
that.
really did it the way he was doing it.
Drake is the king of like.
Yes, riding dick. I get you. But
Pause.
Whoa.
yeah, that's not me riding dick. It's not me riding dick. I ain't pausing on shit. That ain't me riding dick. I'm saying like this. He has to understand that time when he did that move with Kendrick Lamar saying, do you think he's the best? It's because all the other times that Drake has buoyed him up, he's always been on the behind Drake. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, like what kind of, so like what strategy is that?
I feel like there's a little bit of like an FU behind it. Like I've always been behind you.
Okay,
But
like
you never really were behind me. So when they use me as the scapegoat for you, I set you up for the failure. But it didn't work with Drake. Well, do you feel it worked with Drake? Do you feel Drake really lost against Kendrick?
He did lose the battle.
Okay.
I feel like J. Cole lost more than all three of them. Out of all three of them, he lost the worst.
I
Because
agree.
Drake is back on top. Kendrick's still doing his thing, whatever. J. Cole is kind of like, we are looking at you different.
Yeah.
At least Drake kind of like went into the ring and tried to do his
Facts.
thing, you know? J. Cole
Facts.
literally started the fight and then backed out and then started glazing the guy he was fighting with. And he wasn't even rating Drake, bro.
And he deleted the song.
And he tried to make a song and then deleted it. It's
Yeah.
not, so he was really half stepping the whole time.
Yeah. You might be right about him being the most affected, like publicly, because people have arguments about J. Cole. Right? People have arguments about J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? Saying like, what the hell, bro? You're saying, yo, you can't talk about being the best anymore and all that. Like, all these expectations are not sitting on the other two quote unquote big three.
And the thing is, okay, the K-bots, they don't rock with him. The OV hoes, they don't rock with him. So all J. Cole has is like his little fan, like the dusty niggas.
Oh, no,
Not like that. My bad.
bro.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
Don't do that.
No,
There's two
go
of us
on,
sitting
do it.
there.
I have something for his ass.
No, it's not.
Go on.
Like, he's saying dusty nigga.
No, he
He's
meant
saying-
Dusty,
Oh,
not
oh.
Dusty.
Oh,
You know?
all right. Yeah, because can't
Right?
Not Dusty Wallace.
Okay, my bad. Let me use another word. Let me use another word.
You're moving like
Yes,
you're trying to diss
because a
me.
lot of J. Cole fans
Like,
are dripped down, very intellectual people, bro. Right, Sar? Right?
Nah, he lost me as a friggin' fan too. You like, and yo, like,
I don't
I
like
feel like
these
it's the
guys
white
right now.
boys. It's the white boys and like the hipster crowd. Like that was J. Cole's like bread and butter.
Yeah.
And even some of us are like, bro, like what you did wasn't cool. It has to be someone who's so totally detached from the culture of hip hop, but only likes lyricism and like poetry. They're
I was
gonna
gonna
rock with
say,
J. Cole.
Okay,
like
what's your point?
the
Yeah.
poet type, like the poet type niggas. You know what I mean? That be faking the funk or whatever they go. They have like them niggas and like the shorties that be there, but like they don't shave their pokes and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bohemians.
You know what I mean?
Bohemian,
So
yeah.
he still has them.
He has the rise crowd.
Exactly.
I don't care, but it hurts. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
I disagree with you guys, but keep going.
I think he has more than that, fam.
Yeah.
I think, and we'll get off of this J. Cole topic because,
guys
like,
made
I
me
know Toronto doesn't give a shit about J. Cole, or they do. I
I
think
went
he's
to the J.
still,
Cole.
He has a good fan base of something that he'll do 200 something thousand the first week.
Yeah, I think his
Yeah.
numbers will still be good.
20,000 first week.
Yeah, at least.
I can see. I can see that.
At least maybe 260.
Yeah, as someone that's just been following J. Cole's whole career and actually listened to his music, I'll always respect his lyricism. I'm never gonna say he can't rap or he doesn't make good music, and he produces as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it just, I think maybe aura is a big part of specifically hip hop or rap music.
Yeah.
And like now that I just don't see you as like this like heroic, like, you know, almost fictional hero that was like, oh, he was righteous, but he would still like destroy you lyrically. Now it's kind of like, like you. It's only because he tried to set it off. If he just stayed in his lane,
No facts.
then like he would have still had me as a fan. You
Yeah,
know? But
yeah, yeah.
I don't think he needs me as a fan. Whatever. That's my opinion.
He'll
And I'm
be
not
fine.
gonna lie, as a Kendrick fan, I was more worried about J. Cole going at Kendrick than Drake. Like, and that's not to downplay Drake's pen or whatever. But it's just because like I've kind of seen Drake in battle already. Like I've only known J. Cole to be like a superb lyricist. So I'm like, yo, he might be able to do it. You know what I mean? But like when he backed out, I was looking kind of glad.
Yeah.
But also was like, yeah, you a bitch for that.
Well, listen, salute to J. Cole. Look out for the new album, The Fall Off, coming soon. Yeah, I guess February 2nd or something like
He
that.
fell off, all right.
I got some Toronto shit that's going on over here. The Plaga case. I want to take a minute to give a shout out to Kensington Market Dispensary, located at 25 Kensington Avenue in Kensington Market. They have over 25 different strains to choose from, with a smelling station for you to check them out before purchasing. They got real gas as low as $5 grams and 1050p's, edibles, hot grabber, exclusive backwood flavors, concentrates, and wholesales available as well. You can contact them on Instagram at Kensington_Market Dispensary or on Snapchat at Kensington Market Dispo. Big salute to the sponsor. Cheer. Okay. He got found guilty, actually,
Very much so.
for the murder of the two young ladies. And let me just pull up the names of the two young ladies here. Juliana Pananzio and Christine Brooks, R.I.P. Yeah. How many? If you could pull up the thing over here on the screen, Jake. I'm trying to see how many.
What a baddie.
2 full days dedicated to Toronto mass charges. So yeah, it took them 2 days to deliberate it. It was like, I don't know, 6 weeks or 8 weeks that they've been going through this. Just to give you guys a little bit of context, like it was a birthday party that Plaga had went to. It was in Welland, and a bunch of people are at the party, and then the two women were found dead after when people were leaving the party or when people left the party. And there was still a few people that discovered the two bodies, one on a bed, one on a chair. Okay? They were started to plant it on the person who they had the party for because he turned off his phone. He told people at the party to have different stories and different things like that. So he looked guilty. And he also obstructed evidence and stuff like that. So he got charged. But then he got his charges withdrawn or whatever. I'm not exactly sure. Don't kill me in the audience. And then the Crown kept on focusing their attention on Plaga, right? And in the end of the day, after all of the jury deliberation and all that time, they said, okay, you're the one that's guilty for the 2 bodies. 2 questions. Do you think, based on whatever evidence, because we weren't in the courtroom, but just from what I told you, guy goes to a party and then 2 girls end up dead. Do they have enough to be like, it's him? If they have other people that were at the party, right? And then my second question, what would be the motive to just kill off 2 shotties at a party?
How did those 2 girls die again?
Gunshots.
Gunshot?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, it's
I don't. You know,
So-
That's disgusting, bro.
Right? Again,
this is
just
so
to reiterate the 2
disgusting.
questions. One, okay, you
When
were
I
at a
seen-
party and these 2 girls are dead. It's you. And then the second, why?
Well,
But
I'm
I-
sh-
go ahead.
no, go for it.
no, I was gonna say I'm sure the jury was presented with whatever circumstantial evidence they had. Maybe they had DNA. Like, I really don't know about this case in terms of why he'd want to do it.
Oh,
I thought of a few situations. I'm not trying to justify it. I'm trying to think, like, why would you even do that? Maybe they were set up things and they were working with an op or something.
it was.
That could be it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put that on them. These are all hypothetical theories.
Right.
He could have just been in a drunken state and just got a little, like, you know, trigger happy or whatever, and just like felt like doing it. They might have seen something that he didn't want them to talk about. Maybe they were trying to blackmail him with some sort of information, because it doesn't strike me as something rational to just randomly kill 2 girls, like, for no reason, unless you're a serial killer and you're sick in the head. So maybe it's mental health as well. Either way, disgusting. And, like, you know, you have daughters. I'm just thinking about it from that perspective. Like, you're a parent, your kid goes to a party, you're not really thinking too much. You're in Welland, Ontario. She's gone to bear parties.
Yeah.
She comes back shot dead, bro. Like, that is.
She doesn't come back.
She doesn't come back.
Yeah.
You hear. You're good point.
Yeah. Police have to come to your door and let you know this, basically.
Exactly. Like, that is horrifying, bro. And especially for the family. So I don't like the situation at all. I don't even like the fact that we're shedding light on, like, his name and stuff.
I feel you were right about the first.
Really?
Yeah, you're right about the
The
first
setup thing.
Yeah. Don't get it twisted just because it's some little white girl from Wellington. Like, she don't know some niggas from the hood.
And I don't even know if they're from there. They might have been there, because that was just the place that they used for the party,
For the
right?
party.
So there was people that were coming from everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So we don't know the history of whatever she got back with Plaga,
Who she knows.
right?
Yeah.
But based on, and what do you think, Natural?
He basically covered most of the theories.
No, I think Czar hit it on the head. Pause.
Right on there.
Right? But
he gave about 5 different theories, you know. So just
No one else has any other options. Like, all these
Nah,
theories.
bro, you were right.
no,
You think so?
the whole thing with them, because they had other people who they thought it could be, and then they were like, nah, it ain't them, it's him.
What? I'm still at that point, you know, like,
So,
what
you know,
possessed you, bro?
like I said, we weren't in the courtroom, so I don't know how they came to that conclusion. They must have come to the Crown's testimony must have been very what they presented must have been very compelling for the jury to be like, all right, it must be him.
So what does he get? Life?
Yeah. Double life, most likely.
Now,
It's 2 bodies.
deserved, well deserved.
Yeah, it is what it
Yeah.
is. If you take a life, you got to get life.
What if it was in self-defense? Like, I'm not trying to justify anything, but if his defense was able to show that his life was in danger due to these 2 women, obviously hypothetical. I'm not saying they're doing that or whatever, but, like, would that reduce it? Because I feel like our self-defense laws are still pretty weak, especially if you're the aggressor, unless, like, they have direct proof that, like, these girls, like, you know, pulled it on him or something. Like,
You know, I should have said also that firearm that they did find, they said that was used in other things too. So I don't know. Maybe but the thing is, what they were saying in the court, in the trial was like, yo, that firearm that we got, yeah, sure, that could have been from a whole bunch of different places because man shared firearms. And that wasn't Plaga's lawyer. It was the other guy that they were trying to charge also that was saying that, because, like, I think he was caught with a burner also. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm just saying, it was a few different people. It's a party with a bunch of people, and then, like, somebody gets shot, and then they pinpoint, these are the people that freaking shot them. That's what is kind of hard for me to digest. I'm not trying to defend anybody, because if he did it, and whatever, do your time.
You said one of the shorties was on the bed?
One of them was on the bed, and one was on a chair.
Damn.
Maybe
Threesome wrong.
Threesome gone wrong.
Threesome gone wrong.
Bro.
And then meanwhile, threesome's going down and she's on the phone. He's like, yo, what you doing over there on that phone? She's like, I'm calling your op. And he's like, yeah, blind.
Who knows, bro? Like, on whoever did it, or if it's Plaga or whatever, are the only ones who know because the victims are gone, right? But like, there's just, I feel like there's a mystery that is in there, even though everybody's convicted and everything's, the smoke is clear now. They might need to revisit it, and we might just see some kind of a mystery unfold.
There's definitely some sort of conspiracy, like underlying thing that we'll never know, or maybe it'll be uncovered in a few years or something, like a murder mystery.
Yeah, I might see this on like A&E or something, or friggin' Netflix later on.
Six Tails, child support.
Yeah. Six Tails, get on that.
I know this sounds random, but I've always had this theory that like white girls with lip fillers, I don't trust them as much. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah. But RIP to all the victims.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Most women don't trust them as much.
Trust none of them.
We're about to go. Don't worry, I have a segment later that we can get a little red pill.
Yeah. I'm like, when do we get into the red pill portion of this pod?
Let me give you guys a quick artist check again. You know what I'm saying? You don't pull up anything on the screen here. Let me know what y'all think about this track here.
We love hip hop. I'm seeing shadows moving ways they never used to move. Keep the circle small, I got way too much to lose. They want the recipe, they want the sauce, they want the views. But they don't want the nights I spend just paying all my dues. I'm in the back of the Benz, curtains drawn tight. We love thinking about the bridge I had to burn to see the light. Funny how the ones who say they ride to the end are the same ones asking for a favor in a land. I heard the whispers, yeah, I heard what they said in the dark. But you can't extinguish a flame when you started to spark. I'm at the top of the mountain, it's cold and it's lonely. I look around and realize these brothers are phonies. Damn, mom, day, I'm the standard they all try to measure by. But while they're chasing the ghosts, I'm just letting the treasure lie. I saw my brothers turning into business partners, then the strangers. It's crazy how a little bit of paper creates all the dangers. I'm at the table with the owners discussing the stadium tears. While you're at the table with the haters discussing the previous year. It's a cold world, even in the summer in the city. I don't want your praise and I definitely don't want your pity. Just keep that same energy when we're face to face. Cause you can't run a marathon at a sprinter's pace.
Can't run a marathon at a sprinter's pace, bro.
Jeez, that's pretty sick still.
Like it? You like?
I was thinking, who could I hear listening to this? And it just brought me back to when I was in high school. My half brother, he lived in Pickering, so he used to part with a lot of like the Durham youths or whatever. Yeah. So I could just imagine like, because they used to have the big houses and the nice cars. So I could imagine like us driving or whatever, and then like they would be bumping this, you know what I mean? Like their mom's Benz or whatever, talking about. I remember days when I pay my dues.
I'm honestly, I just want to know, like, I know he's trying to keep it all mysterious and shit, but he needs to let himself be known. That's in this, like, I'm a real guy. I want to know who you are.
I don't think he feels like he's ready yet.
Yeah, I don't think
just from conversations I've been having.
I don't even think it is ready. Like the music is. I'm not gonna diss, but I'm gonna be one of those guys. If I was in the studio right now, I'm gonna keep it real. Nah, not ready yet. That first one you showed me, now when I went back to it and look, nah. I want to hear something. Nah. I want to know who you are. Nah. Let's go though. Let's go though. You're there. You're on the right track. You're teaching me something. But who are you?
But why nah?
Nah? Because you haven't given me a song to make me know who you are.
He's explaining. And he's like, I'll be paying my dues.
Remember who are you?
But we haven't gotten any visuals yet.
The music is good. The music is good though.
Huh?
The music is good though.
You think so?
He's good.
I think so.
Okay.
Here's what I'll say.
I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying. Nah.
We got to make that a sound bite. Nah. What I will say is he has a really good voice. I think this guy has to dumb it down. I think he's doing too much. I think he should switch to like pop beats. Say less. Okay. Your voice is good. You know how to obviously songwrite, but like the kind of like lyrical R&B lane, I feel like he kind of reminds me of like, I don't want to say like the Kid Laroi or like one of those. Like if he hopped in that bag, if he hopped in that bag, like a different BPM, different pace, maybe like more upbeat, but had his voice and delivery, I think that's going to be his lane, because I feel like that kind of like over lyrical R&B is kind of too much. If you're going to do R&B, kind of be a little more slower and sensual. But he's obviously trying to get his bars off. But I think if someone wrote for him or did some type of pop song, pop production with his voice, that's going to be his lane. Because right now, this is good. Everyone's going to hear this and be like, he's good. He can write, he can sing, the beat is all right, but that's not what's going to take you over the top. This is just good.
I don't think it's, and I don't really think it's singing. It's R&B rap.
It's it's like lyrical R&B, and it's over lyrical. Like he can honestly say less and accomplish more.
Almost had me thinking Chat GPT wrote it because there's so much in it. I'm not dissing, I'm not dissing. I'm just saying, like, now. And the thing I see him, till I hear a song that's like, this is you. You know when you have a song that you can recognize a person from, right?
Yeah.
Casper, K-Money. Let's even go R&B. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's other art, like, you know that's their signature song. I need that. Once I get that.
Keep in mind, I'm just giving you guys just like snippets of things that he's working on. So he hasn't sent me that yet. He hasn't been like, yo, this is my one yet. He's just like, what do you think?
So he's on the right path. And like, you can tell he knows what he's doing. It's just about finding your lane. And I think that maybe that lane is like a little oversaturated, or maybe it's like a few years old. Like you're like 2-3 years later.
Feels dated to me now.
I was about to say,
when I'm hearing it, I'm like, this feels dated. I think I've heard this before.
I was about to say, if he does want to do the rap R&B, where R&B is now, like the rap R&B, like he should look up like man's like Low Shimmy or Honcho, because like it's a little, like it's a little faster and a little more like beat to it. If he wants to do more traditional R&B, because that's coming back as well. Like the Kalani Folded, the Mariah the Scientist. She added some hits like Chris Brown, the residuals and stuff.
That's singing though.
That's what I'm saying. So like those are the two R&B lanes right now. The spooky rap R&B is kind of like 2019.
You
know?
So okay, and y'all make your last points and then we'll wrap it. We're gonna say.
No, what I was gonna say is kind of unrelated. So you guys say what you guys say about it.
No, because I think this is good, like feedback.
Constructive
You know,
criticism.
he's gonna be watching. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'll send him a clip or whatever, like or timestamp. But like, you know, this is good feedback for an up and coming artist who's been sending me music that I like. You know what I'm saying? And you know, 4 different people, generations, and what we hear and what we think he can improve on.
It's gonna light some fire under his ass. Pause. I want this to light some fire. So when we hear the next one, I'm like, yeah, you see? I told you. I want to know a song that's gonna be you. Who are you? I care about what you used to do and all that. But a signature song. Who are you? I mean that in a real way. You'll understand. As an artist, he'll understand what I'm talking about. Who are you? Okay?
And you don't have to, I think lyrically, you don't have to over-explain yourself as an artist. I think less is more. And I want to say, we're on the topic of, you know, previewing Toronto music. City Boy JJ recently did a stream with Nav. If you go on City Boy JJ's IG, Nav premiered this new song. It's called Trimski. Bro, I rate it heavy. And like, it's kind of like, we were talking about the R&B rap. Like the way Nav approaches it is, if this guy approached it like that, it'd be good.
No, because then he's biting. You can't say
but
that.
To me,
you're
like
giving the kid wrong. No.
You know who that guy sounded like the Friday showed us?
Okay.
A little bit like Twy, bro.
Thank you.
Do you hear that?
I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say.
You hear that?
And I almost said it would be like, it ain't Twy. But Twy comes harder and Twy can sing.
Yeah.
Is this? Oh, there's no music on this one. I'm trying to find a
It's
post.
like them sitting down. Look on his reels. It's like you'll see Nav and like him and some people. You can even pull it up on the screen if you find it.
Let's see. One take, Jake, if you could pull that up on the screen right there.
Go up. Oh yeah. 2017 Nav coming back. Down.
Oh, here we go.
To left. Yeah.
We love hip hop.
Yo, I'm Trimski. I got 5 hoes, I'm pushing Pimski. Trimski. I need a jet ski just for my pinky. Trimski. My black girl slip my lip girl Lewinsky. Trim. My white girl give me a Menage, she like Nikki. Trimski. I got big camel on my blicky. Trimski. I just moved the whole plate of Icky Vicky. Trim. I just touched a kitty, it was sticky. Icky. I came in on my feet.
Like remnant, that's like prime Nav, like the essential Nav
in the pocket, hearing everything clearly, believing that he had just had his hands on some fruit coochie and it was sticky. Like I want to believe you, my dog.
Yeah.
What do y'all think of that?
Believe you, my dog.
I think that song sounds dope. It kind of reminds me of like the tap 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 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've never, not to diss Nav, I've never been like a big listener of his music, but the songs that I do hear here and there, I'm like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But staying with our Toronto brethren, Showtime.
Yes.
Showtime has moved to the Philippines.
Ready for the road. Road Ready Detailing, now open 7 days a week from 8 to 5 p.m. 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66, specializing in ceramic coating protection with warranty, PPF, tints, wraps, vinyl wraps, and hand car washes. Remember, we clean anything on wheels.
Road ready, ready for the road.
Showtime.
He's Showtime. Bakla.
Right? He got himself a big ass condo apparently over there, or a penthouse condo.
$5 a month.
This if you can pull this up on the,
and some panzits
screen here. One take, Jake. It says on Torontology, Showtime shows off his Philippines penthouse, and local women are taking notice.
Oh yeah, he's a king down there right now.
All of us.
He's Michael Jordan right now.
Yeah.
In Milan, where is he?
This looks AI.
Where is he?
I know, right? I take all the music part out there.
I think that's my next trip. Philippines.
Everybody always asks me how do I keep my skin so clear. All I use is water.
Seriously?
And Vaseline.
Wouldn't that dry you up? Jeez. How looks like
Just look
Toronto
at this
though.
view. Nothing beats this view.
View is just another building.
Bro, it's your face in a condo. Like,
He's playing barefoot.
Yeah.
he's a guy.
Right? And then I'm gonna fast forward to the ladies now. Okay, he's chilling. Now here the ladies.
Jeez.
Okay, the gal them are showing them love.
Okay, that's
a Filipina. That's a Filipina.
And then I might not be able to show some of the next
that was
ones.
a lady boy, bro.
No,
I know.
you think that's what they're setting him?
You never know.
You think that's what they're setting him? Especially over there, eh?
Okay, I can't play the
bad,
music on these parts too.
We don't know if it's a she, brother.
That is
So-
true. It's bad. It's bad.
Dreams.
I'm like, gosh,
Okay, I
guys.
got two questions for you guys.
This
Is this a
world.
W move from him? And two, is he now a passport bro?
I wouldn't consider that being a passport, bro, because I don't think he went there with the intention of finding a
wife.
non-Western wife.
And hold on before you continue, because I'm just throwing the term out there, and we're all like, we know what passport bros are, but not everybody might know what a passport bro is. Can you break down what a passport bro is?
I'm a passport brother looking for a lover.
Or I'll explain. It's like these guys who they live in North America. A lot of the videos is usually guys in the States.
Yeah.
And they'll say a lot of the times they're black guys, but they're white guys too. And they go to the quote unquote third world countries, Philippines, Thailand, all these places. Your dollar stretches more. And then they go get them a wife, a quote unquote submissive wife. Traditional wife.
Yeah.
And they supposed to live a better life. I'm doing the quote unquotes because problems happen.
Yeah, passport brothers are usually men from Western countries that go to non-Western countries to get a better experience from women. They're often more desired in those countries, usually exploited for their money, but they get a badder girl over there than they would here.
Well, the reason they say they do it is because they don't want a woman indoctrinated with Western values. So that's the reason why they say they're going over there. You know what I mean? And then the added benefits of our dollar being stronger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those are just like icing on the cake type thing, you know?
Yeah, but it's so like, I feel like it's so superficial and artificial because like, okay, say you're like some short little like white dude in Canada. You're struggling. You can't find a girl. Then you go to the Philippines. They're all up on you. They're obviously trying to use you for either your money or like trying to have like a mixed kid or trying to get brought over to here.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like the intentions are less pure from the women. Like these girls aren't liking you for you. They like you because you're foreign.
But let's say that same guy got rich in America. You don't think he'll be going through the same thing with the American women?
They'll be on him.
You know what I mean? So it's just expediting that process. It's like, I don't have the millions on me now, but if I go over there, technically I will have millions on me.
I got like 10, 15,000 in my bank, but if I go over there, I feel like a millionaire.
Yeah,
No,
they
not
treat
feel
me like a millionaire.
You are. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
when you do the conversion and thing, it's like, yo, are you crazy?
But what I will say is Showtime, in his case, he's doing it for content. He's doing it as a career move.
Yeah.
I rate it because he did the American basketball content circuit. He kind of, established himself in that arena. And maybe he felt like it was limited. He's doing something. Now he's like standing out more because in America, there's so many basketball content creators. And some of them have more subscribers. Some of them are more well-regarded. In the Philippines, he is the guy. He could probably play in the PBA if he wanted to.
Yeah, that's exactly where he's going to go.
Okay,
because he didn't make. There's certain things with the Canadian team too. I don't think he's playing for the international Canadian team right now.
He's not a professional hooper.
No. He was trying out. He can play on the Canadian team right now. I know that for a fact.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he can play. He can, but he's not. That's the thing. He's not big enough.
He's not a professional. He hasn't like played in any leagues. He hasn't played in the NBA, Euro League. Like,
no.
Our
He's
Canadian team
player.
is probably our Canadian national team is probably filled with NBA players, Euro League players.
Now
he's a content creator.
Now, yeah, he's a content creator. But in the Philippines, he's considered a king. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I can see him. I can see him playing for one of those Filipino teams, right?
Is he? 100%. But don't. And I'm not trying to like downplay it.
Pardon me?
But I'm thinking like, doesn't the Philippines already have their major creators? Or like just because Showtime pulls up, is he like, the king content creator over there?
No,
I think so. I think for basketball, and like, there's also the fact that he's foreigner, he's a black dude. So in the Philippines, you're gonna stand out more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Maybe because, like I said, the passport bros thing is a thing, and it's become like a phenomenon. And guys who look like Showtime are out there, fam. It's not like just the short or bald white guys or whatever that fucking can't get no pussy over here type shit. It's like you show like a lot of brothers out there, like 6-pack paws brothers and shit like that are out there just bagging the gal. They're just like, I'm not dealing with you bitches over here anymore. You're just too much headaches. I want a girl that'll freaking cook me some dinner.
But those Filipino girls do take care of you too, dog. Oh, there, dog. The other day I was talking to my dad and he was like, yo, I always thought you would have had an Asian girl. And I was just like, he said, keep bringing all these white babies home. And I was just like, and in my head, I'm like, you know what? That's my next trip.
I need to go to the Philippines,
I'm
bro.
going to go to the Philippines with the man them and go bring one of them back.
But, sure, you're going to say something?
That's where you guys go wrong. You can't bring them back.
No, you can't bring them back. They'll come here and leave you.
Yeah.
They'll come here and leave you.
Yeah. I've watched, if you ever watch 90 Day Fiancé and shit like that shit happens all the time.
You have to leave them down there with the baby.
Yeah.
And just send them like $2 a month.
$2 a month.
We sound super toxic.
I won't even have
No.
Just go, you smash it, you come back.
You wouldn't even know if it's really your baby if you had a baby with them.
Yeah.
I mean, you would know, like, you'd be like, unless it's a random Blasian.
Say they slept with 2 black men at the same time.
That's very true.
And you gotta watch out for, you can't just go up into things raw, fam. Like Scam Likely, big salute to Scam Likely. Y'all know who that is? The light skinned youth that he was boxing in Aiden's boxing league the other day. But like his content on his own, he goes to bare places to smash things, bro. Yeah. The Philippines was one of the places he went. He caught the clap like day one.
Wow.
That's disgusting.
You know what I'm saying? And he had to like hold it down for a second.
Nah, that's crazy.
He was raw dogging a few things, fam. Like he explained it in the stories, like, I shouldn't have done that. But like he was like,
I shouldn't have done that. Is crazy.
He was like, I was on the injured reserve for a couple of days, and then once I came back off the injured reserve, he went back on the road. Like he went crazy. So like you can't go too crazy in them places, bro.
I was in Barbados, you know what I mean, and it was a group trip. It was like a bunch of us, right? But me and my boy, we went like a week early or whatever, right? So I was staying in an Airbnb and like kind of in the trenches before we went to the hotel with everyone or whatever, right? Okay, so I ended up meeting some of the locals. They brought me to the strip club. I ended up like dealing with a thing from the strip club. Bro, it was only like $50. Like, and she was so fun. Like she wasn't one of the best things I've ever had because I know what's some baddies out here, you know what I mean? But she was up there like a Megan Thee Stallion type thing, you know?
Wow.
Like where she's like Amazonian, big and tall with the, you know what I mean? But obviously you have to wrap it up. You know what I mean? So I just don't understand how like a man could be in that scenario and like.
But you're talking about like a straight up like a worker. You know what I'm saying? The man's trying to just bag things on road. So like, and he's young. So in his mind, he's like, yo, whatever. You know, I bagged the thing. Like she seems like a sweet girl, and he got the clap. But that's not the worst problem. That's what I was gonna say. Bare people get kidnapped in these different places. Philippines, maybe not as much, but there's a lot of passport bros that go to like Brazil
man.
Colombia, all them places, and they ain't coming home, fam.
Bro, you can't come home. They took your passport. You wake up. You know what they do? They make you smell something. They put this towel on you.
Yep.
You're just knocked out, and then you wake up naked. Everything's gone.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you even do, bro?
There's bare horror stories. So even at Salute to K Showtime, I think I seen a video, and it wasn't him. It was AI, right? Of him like a guy in a bed with a girl over in an Asian girl, right?
Yeah.
You got a nice place over there, place like the penthouse. To go smash them at a hotel or something, fam. Don't bring too many of them Filipino girls to your penthouse, bro.
You know there's a big Filipino gang down there too.
They're
Crips. And they're Crips too, dog. They're Crips.
And they probably have a mob.
Salute to Ben the Don. But he even said something on the stream, which I feel like was very insightful. Because someone's like, oh, why don't you just buy a crib? Like, why do you always have like these condos or penthouses and shit? And he's like, well, because there's a concierge and a security and all this stuff.
True.
And you need a key card to get to this door and that door. And that. Like, there's so many layers of security. Like, you have to get through to even get to me. Yeah. It's a little safer than like if you just have a crib and there's pure windows, you know what I mean? Like someone could jump the fence and all, you know? So
yeah, and they showed K Showtime showed like himself leaving and walking past the concierge and all that. So he's got all that levels of security. So good.
Shout out K Showtime, man.
Yeah.
I love seeing people do different things.
Yeah.
Especially from the city. It's innovative and it's gonna be a better lane for him.
Yeah, no, definitely. I got a couple more topics for us here. I was going to ask about IG posts and all that, but I'm going to leave that for another day. I want to ask you guys, since we're in 2026, we've been seeing a lot of these like posts. It's been a new trend.
2016.
Right? And I guess those ones aren't AI, right? Those aren't AI.
No.
Maybe some of the gal them.
2016.
Right? They're doing the 2016 and 2026 posts, right? What were you doing or how did you look in 2016? What I want to ask you guys is, what was life like for y'all in 2016? And what were you doing? What, you know what I'm saying? If you can remember.
When you say that, like one memory instantly comes to my head. So me, my boys, and a couple shotties as well. We went to a house party. I think it was maybe like Mississauga or Brampton or whatever. But like house parties was going on at these times. Remember, as we were walking in, man was playing, I think it was like Drake Controller.
Jeez.
So as soon as we got on the dance floor, like we just all just instantly start bubbling things. And then he mixed it into like, I believe it was like Blem or like One Dance or whatever. I think it was One Dance, but
yeah, Blem wasn't out yet.
Yeah, it was One Dance. And then like, I just remember like, yo, life is not gonna get this good. Like we're balling up, the girl them are moving. So I just remember being super young and like that was just like the epitome of 2016 to me.
Yeah, you guys were 20.
Yeah. I just turned like 30 or something like that.
Yeah.
2016. Dispensary time.
Oh yes, this is
that's one of
legalization, like right before.
I got rich, right? That's when you got rich. Like if you were a Toronto guy doing your thing out there them time from 2012 till 16, and that's when a surge of rappers came into like our city started just, and I was in a spot where a hub where they all came to. So I got to know Casper, K Money, the Crook, all the rappers that are like veterans right now. I knew them when they were 19, 18, them times, right? Because they were born like, some of them born 2000, some of them born like 1994, some of them born 91. But then I got to meet a lot of them, and that was the time in Toronto where I was really seeing like we have a surge of rappers, and we're gonna probably be on top of the world. Not just with Drake, but 2016 was like.
And that was when the flow of like artists were starting like to get those millions of views. Like
it was crazy.
From there to 2017, like it was like a boom. You know what I'm saying? DJ Zara, what was your 2016?
I had a full head of hair. First and foremost, I was trying to be a rapper at the time, and I was also hosting a radio show at UFT Scarborough. So I was interviewing rappers.
Yeah.
It It was a good time, bro. I just remember life just felt really light and easy, and it was just like everything that was coming out of the zeitgeist from like a pop culture perspective was good. Hip hop was like, it was in a good place, even though there were people complaining about mumble rap. Like there was just so much bangers.
Yeah.
I think I was working at Warehouse as a DJ, so like I kind of got to see
Warehouse.
Yeah.
Which one though?
All of them. L Furniture and Queen Street Warehouse. I don't even think Young in Dundas was open yet.
Wasn't ready yet.
Yeah. So, and I just remember like everyone was just more active and participating in the nightlife. It wasn't like people were too cool to dance yet. It was still the generation where like it's cooler to dance. You got to know how to dance. Now it's just like pure like grilling and like, you know, farming.
I'll tell you the truth. You with every generation, that's always gonna be there. Because we went through the chilling on the side of the wall.
Yeah, they don't dance no more.
Right?
We had a time already.
We already had that time.
Yeah.
So
it came back and then it went back.
It's just natural thing with your like every generation, right? So anybody from your age group, you'll see that. And from our age group, we went through that.
The Gen Zs are probably going through it right now.
They're going through it right now.
But the new youths are dancing still.
So they're in the dancing phase, and then they're gonna see it pull back.
Exactly.
Because we literally had a song in our generation called "They Don't Dance No More" from Goody Mob. All they do is this.
Well, even you guys had Lean Back too.
After
after
that came out after. So people were back leaning back and dancing again. So like we went from no, we don't dance no more, and then we danced again. Like make up our mind.
But do you feel like the kids are dancing now? Like I find that like the younger generation, there's two ways that they'll dance. They're either just like hyped and jumping around like at the good part of the song, or what they'll do is they'll set their phone, say they hear a song, like okay, we're gonna do the TikTok dance. They'll set their phone and just
right in the middle of the club,
wherever they are, bro.
See,
remember
like,
he's at proms and stuff too.
Yeah,
I don't think that's an idiot. I think that's sick though.
That's
like,
called you.
Because like back in the day, there would be dances where like everybody just knew the dance or whatever.
Like the bus stop, like the Roger
Soulja
Rabbit,
Boy.
like the Soldier Boy,
exactly.
Dougie.
Yeah.
So like this is just like their version of it. You know what I mean? But like so TikTok is where it's like, okay, these dances are what's popping now. So like everyone is kind of like is uniform in that way. You know?
And we'll get back to the 2016 in a second, but it's just the whole setting up thing. Like go live the moment.
That's exactly what. Like I like that they have the dances that they all know, or like they have the lyrics that they all know, but it's just like they're not as present as we were. Like we were like, and we also were like, how do I explain it? Like you would go around the dance floor to find girls. It was almost like a hunt.
So 2016 is, and I was still going out. That's pre-booth culture too.
Yeah.
I'm sure there were booths, but yeah, like it wasn't
as
you didn't
crazy.
Need one. Like,
yeah,
brother,
yeah.
2016. Yeah.
Yo, Bearman's had grills. Everyone, I
time.
remember like, because I never had grills, but I remember in 2016, like you had to have grills. Like everyone was just rocking grills.
Grills was always around, brother.
For
from
real?
From the 80s.
I just seen it like,
especially if you grew up in a Caribbean home, you'd have that one aunt that have gold teeth. You have that one uncle that, like my cousins are Guyanese and some of my cousins are Jamaican. And my uncles, they already had gold teeth. So I'm looking at them like, yo, I'm gonna get my set soon. They're like, yeah, man, come, we'll take you.
Yeah.
I just remember like 2015, 2014, like it wasn't even like too much of a big thing, but all of a sudden there was this like surge of grills. Like, I don't know, would you say that was around the time you got your grills or like later?
You're late if you had one then times. You're late.
Well, you're like 20 years older than me.
You're late because when I was 15, I already had, hold on. When I was 15, I already had a girl in my mouth, diamonds in my mouth. So it's just like, you're late. To me, I'd be like, as a young youth, you're late.
I have photos from 2017 where I had girls.
Yeah.
Because when you sent that that question, I went to my Facebook to try to see if I have pictures that was like reminiscent of the time.
Yeah,
But I only had like a few 2016 photos.
Yeah.
As far as like with my 2016, right? The Drake album dropped around that time.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I was still working in a corporate, the Views album. I was still working in a corporate office, right? So salute to Shoppers head office. I was still over there doing content, like vlog content. But that Views album dropped, bro. And I started doing reactions to all of like the different songs, like maybe 10, 15 songs off the Views album, bro. And came up crazy on the first YouTube channel.
For real.
I was getting like 1 million views on some of these videos, bro, just reacting to songs off of Views. But like even at the time, like that was like a big time in the city, bro. Like
huge.
You know what I mean? We had that album that came out.
Wasn't the All-Star weekend in Toronto?
I think it was around that weekend too.
No, 2000. It was like 2015. No, it was 2016, maybe.
Yeah,
It was on with Zach LaVine versus Aaron Gordon. It was one of the last good ones.
I have a freaking chat GPT. Also,
I remember I went to that. I was like not like as
a snowstorm, bro.
Inside or outside?
It was
That
a
was a
super
snow-
it was
that
a
was
super
one of the
snowstorm.
biggest snowstorms, bro.
I was inside, but basically because I was doing background acting this before I had my agent.
Yeah.
So I was booked to be one of like the extras.
Yeah.
Because you know how they have the people performing? All the people in the audience, I didn't notice before, but those are paid extras, bro. No, so
Really?
literally, so they're like, so we
Where?
at the All-Star game.
So what?
Who performed that one?
Who it was some band, bro. It was like Metro Shake.
Metro
Shake,
Station?
Shake. It was one of them type of bands.
Shake it.
You know, so like I remember like we were just waiting in the wings or whatever, and then like the All-Star game's going in. I'm cheese because like yo, I wanted to watch it or whatever. So we kind of found a way where we could like catch in the corner and still kind of see it. And then when it was time for the All-Star game, we walked out. They put us in like the audience or whatever. We wowed out for the 10 minutes.
That's
then
crazy.
it was back. It was back.
It
to
was
the,
2016, February 2016.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And then I was back to the stands. It was like, all right, guys.
Wow. Toronto was on fire in 2016. All-Star, NBA All-Star game.
And it was super cold that weekend.
It was
Yeah.
a snowstorm, brother.
Yeah. Wow.
I remember that vividly.
Good times. Good times. Last thing, did any of you guys take the challenge? Did any of you guys make a
Yeah.
post?
I did a story.
You did a
I
story
did a
post?
story post.
Who's this guy? There's no way that's you. He looks so different. OMG.
Oh,
I got it all,
man.
bro.
That's
It was kind of
hilarious.
nice though, because like I feel like sometimes I'll reminisce and be like, I wish I was like younger again, but like I kind of like where I'm at. I feel like I look
Yeah.
better
I must say,
now.
yeah, fuck that
I had no
shit.
hair.
know?
I had no hair.
More
them times
money,
then.
like
No,
everything's
facts.
life's just better now.
Yeah.
I do like the trend a little bit, but I'm like, why is everyone going on like there hasn't like they've never been lit since 2016, bro. Like since then, I've had amazing years, amazing
Yes.
experiences.
I wasn't on shit in 2016.
Well, how old were you in 2016? 20?
20.
21. 21.
Yeah.
So you got to think about it. You got to think about it. It's more like me and him doing it at 2016. We're looking down memory lane, like on a
Yeah.
different level, right?
Yo,
We're
there-
still here.
there's two things about the
The way you're
trend.
saying, like, 20 years old till like what now? 30?
Yeah, 30.
Yeah, like you know what I mean? Like
That's
I
the
feel-
formative times, bro.
yeah,
Your 20s,
and
bro.
I feel like you when you look back at it, I feel like you would see like how mature you are now.
No,
from then.
definitely. But I
You know
feel
what I mean?
like kind of like what Zara said, I wouldn't even choose to go back. Like I like where I'm at now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like yeah, so
I wouldn't go back neither, even though at the time I felt like I had more money in my pocket.
I'd go back.
Right? But the thing is, I was doing less shit. Like I have less money because I freaking invested into a podcast network that I started in 2017.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like at the time I was working and just paying rent. I literally just moved into an apartment downtown Dolo for in a first time in a while. So it's like I didn't have as much stress.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go back to those times to be not on shit.
Yo, there's
know what I'm
two
saying?
things I noticed about the trend. One, a lot of you ladies peaked 10
Facts.
years ago. I'm looking at girls, I'm like,
Yes.
damn, you were nice and skinny and fit, and
Facts.
like you look now you look horrendous compared to
Ah.
that. Or two,
They look
there were
better.
some girls I'm like, you were 10 years old, you were 11, like, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like some of my coworkers, I'm like, you were 8, 9,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like what? Like, and then I feel old because I'm like me in 2016, they're like 12 years old. I'm like, bro, what the heck? Like, am I old?
Yeah.
I know how I feel.
I think that trend works for the ladies a little bit more too. To get to show how cute they used to look. You know
No,
what
but
I'm
some of
saying?
them look better when they got older.
Some.
Some girls I
Rarely.
seen actually age with like fine wine, bro.
But I'm gonna
So-
put that on a 30%, maybe 20%.
Yeah, like less than the
Some.
majority for sure.
Some.
Most of them are mompies now.
Mampino, yeah.
I got one last topic for us here, and then we can touch roads. The gun buyback program.
I want to take a quick second to give a big shout out to Grabba, some of the hottest grabba in the GTA. You can get grabba shakers as well as hot grabba leaf in different flavors like red herring and red rose. They got delivery within the GTA and they got some really cool apparel for sale. If you want to get your hands on that grabba, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page, grabba.ca, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop boys sent you. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer.
Oh God.
Okay. If we could actually, let's pull up a video. I'm
Setup.
not even gonna explain
That is
it.
such a setup thing. Well, buy back your guns. You're arrested.
But they don't.
Gun owners
arrest.
wielding now banned firearms are being invited to raise their hands as of Monday if they want to turn them in for federal cash.
Every assault-style firearm out of our communities is a step forward for public safety.
2,500 makes and models of assault-style weapons have been declared illegal since 2020, and permit holders who are still in possession of any of those weapons at the end of October will be breaking the law. The feds will be reaching out to owners by mail or email. They can join the program until March 31st. So far, Quebec is the only province fully participating.
It was unacceptable to be forced, so that would be, put in place without us. So we've decided to negotiate.
The Sûreté du Québec will be gathering and destroying the assault weapons. In most other provinces, the RCMP will do the work, even if premiers are not on board.
Why would we want to take on that whole headache?
Alberta and Saskatchewan have passed legislation barring the program from their jurisdictions.
We're hopeful that we can find compromises.
A pilot project in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia last year collected just 25 firearms from 16 people. The federal government has devoted $700 million to the program since its inception in 2020. They admit not everyone who applies will be paid.
If this is about public safety, why have they openly declared that compensation is not guaranteed?
While critics accuse the Carney government of targeting law-abiding gun owners, gun control advocates call the Buyback program a major step forward.
I'm very, very happy, proud to be part of the government that does it.
Nathalie Provost was shot 4 times during the 1989 Polytechnique massacre in Montreal. She's proud that her home province is the first to sign on.
They are more progressive, I should say.
Victims of the 2018 Danforth shooting in Toronto and the 2017 Quebec City mosque shooting are also among those showing support for the program. Dan Spector.
Okay, of course. So they're buying back guns. They're buying them back from legal gun owners. They're not telling the man them, yo, go drop the guns off at the station. We're going to give you some racks because obviously you're going to get arrested. You have an illegal firearm. But what is this helping if they're only taking back the legal ones? We're talking about 2 different incidents at the end of this news clip that firearms are used at like mass shootings, right? Do you think that those were legal firearms? There probably might have been, but they must stolen legal firearms.
I was just thinking that.
That were used at a mass shooting. So is this going to help or is not going to do shit? Let's do Wallace.
Okay, first of all, I know a couple legal gun holders and their complaints are they're trying to get the guns out of the hands of legal owners because when they're coming to do their martial law, you won't have nothing to protect yourself with.
That is.
But bro, how can you protect yourself against the army? Even if you had 1 or 2 assault rifles, like bro, they're bringing in tanks.
My dude, when we say martial law, it doesn't mean the army's coming to your house. It could be the guy that's already having their problems down the road and comes knocks your door.
You're thinking more anarchy.
We're thinking anarchy.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
Martial law is literally military.
Military, right? But that's one way of it, how they're saying it. But I see it like a whole bunch of chaos and like, you know what I'm saying? So you decide if you want to give it up.
You have to because they said after for the specific semi-automatic rifles and stuff like that, right? Yeah. They say after October, and I forgot the exact date. If you still have that rifle, it's illegal to have it, or if you haven't disabled it.
Yeah. And they know exactly who has it. So if they haven't bought it back from you, they know exactly where that gun's supposed to be stored in a specific area. They know where it's stored. You're arrested. So I think they are kind of taken away from the autonomy or the freedom of permit holders. Yeah. And it's kind of like forcing a buyout. It's like either we buy it off you and you're going to accept our money or we're going to arrest you.
And the money's not guaranteed.
And the money's not guaranteed. That's a setup, bro. I'd be so pissed. I paid for my permit. I paid for this gun legally. It was working. You were cool with it. I bought it legally. and now you're gonna take it away and kind of like body. It almost seems like the government is just trying to extend their power, but it's like they're targeting the wrong population.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know they have gun buyback programs in America, but I feel like the ones that I've heard about in America are more focused on the illegal guns. Like, yo, hoodmans, like, go get some bread for your guns. Like, we ain't gonna arrest you. Just give it to us so you guys don't have them no more. You know what I'm saying?
Less one off the street.
Yes. With them, they're just like, yo, you bought this legally, you registered, and you did all the right things, but you can't have it no more. I'd be cheesed, fam.
Yeah, that's why you kind of have to read more than just the headline. Because imagine if a man read the headline and be like, okay, I'm about to go turn in my strap.
Like an idiot.
Yeah.
Big idiot. You're gonna jail.
Go watch the whole video or go to the website and check out the whole article because it's for legal gun owners of specific rifles. You know what I'm saying? And handguns.
And to add to Dusty's point, it's kind of interesting where they said how they changed the law for these certain guns. It was like right before the pandemic. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, so now you're not allowed to have these high-powered rifles or assault weapons or whatever.
Right.
And then like, so maybe if another pandemic happens again, you're not going to be as well equipped because all these weapons are barred. You're not allowed to have them. You know what I mean? So we're there trying to defend ourselves with like steak knives and you know what I mean? And like kitchen plates and shit.
Or like even just pistols. Like.
and that's questionable too. Like, salute to Jordana Goldlist. She explained to me that you are allowed to have handguns.
Yeah.
But not if you bought them after a certain time or something like that. So like, who knows even with that, fam? Like they're trying to unarm all Canadians.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying.
Seems
Something's
like
coming. Something's coming. Something's coming.
And you know what? Like, it seems like America's still pretty big on their gun laws. Like, they're always going to have like people who are very pro. What is it? Second Amendment? Third Amendment?
Yeah, Second Amendment.
Yeah. So it feels like if there's something that's going to happen in Canada, it might not be from America. It might be from like more of a China or like a Russia. Because America, like, I feel like they would want to like spread the value. Like, okay, we're going to make guns legal in Canada now if they took over.
They might need to freaking do that 51st state shit, bro. I'm like, I'm keep on flip-flopping. No, they shouldn't, but no, they should. But like, now you just want to take our guns too, bro. Like, if we were in America, that wouldn't be happening, fam. People would be fighting way harder against that shit, bro.
It'd be a civil war.
What?
Yeah.
You want to take my gun? My AR?
And they step outside. Which one do you want to take? They're just strapped with like 4.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give you all 4 of them.
Come take it off me. I dare you.
Yeah. Like, come on, bro.
Dare you.
We're real pussy when it comes to this shit, bro. Because they're just like, yeah, we're doing that. Okay, do it by June, something, or you're under arrest.
But brother, we have 38 hats.
That too.
38 hats. No.
There's no reason for you guys to have guns. Just hug each other.
I think what it is that America is unique in how they approach firearms. I think the rest of the world, it's not that like easy to just get a gun even legally. Like, I just think America set the precedent where like this is a part of our constitution where like you're allowed to have guns to resist government tyranny.
Yeah. So I might need to move to America, bro.
Inshallah. Which state would you move to?
Like Florida or something like that.
You're going to Florida? How about you?
Florida. Yeah.
Florida?
Texas.
Yeah, either Florida or New York. So
New York, you can't have no gun.
You can't have no burners in New
no
York.
burner
I'll say Florida.
You have a better life.
Well, it's just because that's where like dancehall music is most heavy.
True.
I might go to Minnesota just for the Somali food.
Go check out the Learning Center.
You'll be
open the daycare.
But very quickly, speaking of Florida, okay, so I was watching a Sneeko stream. So Sneeko, this next guy named
Clavicle, Tristan Tate, the
Avengers.
Avengers.
Bro. Listen to it. This is like the most disgusting lineup ever. Okay, so it's Sneeko, Clavicle, Tristan Tate,
Justin something,
Nick Fuentes, that Justin guy, Andrew Tate, and Fresh and Fit. I'm like, yo, this is like a liberal person's nightmare, bro. Like a bad, like, dog.
But do you ever look at those guys and think they're just controlled opposition? Or do you feel like they're genuinely like raging against the machine? Like sometimes I look at them and I'm like, maybe those are the guys they selected to create more division, but they're still part of the agenda.
One take, Jake. Pull it up.
Oh my God, they're running 8 takes too. I can't lie. This is gonna be like an archived historical video.
I heard you mentioning it. I saw it on Reddit earlier.
This is crazy.
I'm gonna have to blank out the music. Sorry. Let me do that right now, so I'll save myself the edit.
Twitter.
This is crazy. Where's top 5?
This is them on their way to the States.
This is crazy.
Is this nightmare blunt rotation?
Crazy blunt rotation.
Dream blunt rotation.
I rock with Sneeko.
These guys
though.
are nerds.
I rock with Sneeko still.
Sneeko's a nerd.
The thing is, like, individually, all of them have said things that, like, I rock with and don't rock with.
Yeah.
But I just feel like when they pop out
done.
together,
We're done over
specifically Nick Fuentes, I feel like is the most controlled opposition. Like, I feel like
he's controlled by the KKK.
I don't know who he's controlled by.
He's controlled by the Nazis.
You think so?
Very much so. Go look it up.
But he's a Mexican.
Half.
They don't like that half shit.
That's why he has to go to the KKK side.
They make you do like DNA tests and shit.
Yeah, you got to be a full Aztec, bro.
No, like you got to be full European lineage or like.
No. I'm saying like to be a Mexican, full Aztec,
Mexican.
right?
I feel like it's from your father's side. If your father's father,
And his father
whatever.
is it Fuentes?
That's a
Mexican.
Spanish,
last name.
yeah, you know.
So what do you think? It's his dad, who's the Mexican?
It definitely is. And then depends. Anyways, all I'm saying is that like this was a big moment for like the internet, especially like the right wing. But part of me just feels like these guys are also part of the charade. It's just they're on the other side and they're there to create the division.
Yeah, and the reason why I do rock with Sneeko is because I feel like he has been kind of like removing himself from that bubble. And like, even when I was going through the comments, because I was watching his stream, and like you could just kind of tell that he, you know, when like you outgrow something, and then like the way how Andrew Tate was talking, was just regurgitating the same points or whatever. Like they all kind of lost their aura, and it's just like it was just kind of like the link up of the fall off, you know?
No, but Sneeko had the most character development. I feel like we've seen Sneeko go through his different phases, where it's like Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, all those guys were kind of like consistently
like one trick ponies type.
Yeah, like we always knew what their talking points were going to be, and they just continued it. Nick Fuentes, he's really just known for saying the N-word like super hard. Like I don't know why no one's checked him. Like, bro, you guys got to do something about that. I don't know.
People ain't nobody checking him, bro. He got too much money. But I'm kind of disappointed in Sneeko from looking at this little clip here, because he was doing a different turn as far as his personality. He was going back to his YouTube video. He got accepted back on YouTube and all these different platforms. Yeah. And now you're hanging back with these guys, bro. Like
that's what makes me feel like it was staged, because initially when they pointed the camera to Sneeko, he wasn't singing along.
No, he looked very.
He was just like. And then when they went to Clavicular and he's going full on N-word, HH, then they put it back to Sneeko and he was like,
you know what? Maybe it's AI.
No, we would have heard through the
I don't trust you when it comes to AI sensory.
One thing I do want to say though, when I was watching the stream, they're at Andrew Tate's in the mansion or whatever, and then they had Pierre Gilnum over there. But they're pumping Pierre dancehall, bro.
Really?
They're running Alkaline.
Andrew's a UK man, right?
Yeah, he rocks with dancehall heavy. They're running Chronic Law, all them things, bro. I'm like, okay, like that, because collectively, there's probably like 50, 75,000 people watching. So I'm like, for a dancehall to, you know, like be introduced to these new audiences, like maybe that's a silver lining and all.
Kind of like interesting, but interesting choice of music for like quote unquote white supremacists, you know?
Yeah. No, but it makes sense because they don't
you guys want to listen to? Alkaline.
Because hold on, if they don't really understand all the music, like the language itself, but they love the rhythm and they love the and if they know about Buja Bantam Boom Bye Bye. Right? They think all reggae music's like that. So if they're you know what I'm saying?
And the dancehall they bump, it's kind of like the trap dancehall, where it's like, you could dance to it, but also it's like gangster. You know what I mean?
It's it's taking aura points away from dancehall, bro. To have those guys sitting in the room listening to that, bro. And your guy, Kanye, both y'all guys, like aura points taken away. That's the nightmare blunt rotation crew is listening to Kanye. Aura points taken away from Ye, even though he's down with them too.
But they're all like super millionaires and stuff, you know.
I also
don't make it better. That's a gruesome crew, bro. Clavicular, he's slinging N-words in the freaking back of the whip,
except
bro.
for that you.
Come on.
And that guy does meth too. He literally smokes meth. But what I will say is
on the pod.
No, but he talks about it. He does it for weight loss management and stuff. Yeah. But I think it's like, okay, when these guys bring girls over, right, and they're in charge of the vibe, they're bringing these whatever, like a lot of them, they usually bring like white girls, mixed girls, Asian girls. Like some of them are kind of like, they don't like black girls and shit, right? But they'll bring all these white, and then I feel like they want to set the vibe. So it's like maybe dance hall is that vibe for them where they're like, yo, if we run dance hall, we look cooler. We look like Bodman. You can dance to shake your ass to this. You know, like what else are you going to run?
You're
Like
losing pure aura points if there's still no black girls in the room and reggae is on. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
They don't care about that.
Nah, yeah. Well, they
if
don't
anything,
care about
it makes
that,
them look cooler to like the white girls.
No
Whereas,
way.
Like, it's like, oh, you guys are cultured. You guys know.
Yeah, but they're still, I don't know.
They're the wackest link up I've ever seen in life, man. When you mentioned it, you gave me a flashback of when I woke up and I went on Reddit and I was like, these guys linked? Oh my God. Here we go.
Okay, so out of that link up, right?
Yeah.
Who is your least favorite and who is your favorite content creator from that link up?
I would say just a quick fast so we can, and because we're like, we're going on time. Sneako's my favorite. Least favorite, Nick Fuentes.
Okay. What are you saying?
Fuentes.
Least favorite?
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite? Don't have one?
Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate's in the room too.
No.
Who's your favorite?
I like,
or at least the one you tolerate the most.
I tolerate Andrew.
Okay.
I tolerate Andrew.
I'm gonna go either Andrew Tate or Sneako. Even though sometimes like I rate Myron heavy, but he just says too much crazy shit.
Yeah.
Least favorite, it is Clavicular. I just don't see the value. Even though Nick Fuentes is a little shit, like at least he tries to do the political thing and he tries, but Clavicular is like all you do is just look smacks and like do weird shit and like you're a creative player. Where did this guy come from? Like how are you even on this bus? Like we didn't even see your come up like that.
Yeah, he's my least favorite as well. And when I was watching Sneako's stream, he's talking about, oh, I have 25K in my stream now. I have 30K. And I'm like, yo, is this nigga buying this shit?
Probably.
You know what I mean? So yeah, he's my least favorite, that Clav guy.
Clavicular.
And then my favorite would have to be Sneako still. It was Andrew Tate, but he kind of lost it.
After he got his face punched in.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Anyhow, let's wrap it up for the evening here.
We
Thanks
love
for
hip-hop.
watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.